I'm live. That's what this thing is. According to this thing, I'm live. Does it show the live chat or the top chat? The live chat. Good. I like it when it shows the live chat. We're live, Las Vegas today. This is the first race with the new aero package, like the real aero. Like last week we had like a version of it. This is the race where it's gonna be like the real one. What's up, Jaden? No, I probably should tweet out that I'm live. Wait, did you get my notification, Jaden? Did YouTube finally send out a notification?
We had him. He's doing the no, he's doing the man.
Hey, Daniel, this is Jeff up in the booth. You still got me? Okay. Well, I'll be darned.
Wait, you actually got my notification? That's rare.
Hear me?
I really
Yeah, I
want
got
to talk
you
this
there. I
guy.
tried to talk in Fox, but I guess it's not going through. Yeah, I can hear them. They can hear me.
Well, we can hear you now, Daniel. Let's try this one more time. You got me?
I got you now, Jeff.
All right, sorry about that.
That was
Hey, I'm just saying that coming into the
confusing.
race weekend, after
Oh,
the great
Jaden
run
just
last
left
week,
again.
and then the great
That's
run
lovely.
today, they've changed your odds from 100 to 1 to 38
He
to
was
1.
there,
What
and
do you
now
think
he's
your
gone.
chances are?
I think they're as good as any. It's rewarding to be sitting in such a fast Cat Camaro Z01. These guys, RCR, ECR, everyone, Chevrolet, are doing all the things, give us fast race cars. So,
No, well, I wish YouTube would like tell me how many viewers I actually
All
had,
right, well, thanks for talking.
because
to
right now it
us.
says
Have a great one.
0. So
Thank you. Y'all enjoy the show.
that sucks.
We will. One to go this time by.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not. I mean, we're gonna find out. I watched qualifying, and some people didn't like it, some people did like it. For me, qualifying, I've always loved qualifying. Qualifying's always been fun for me. Even back when it was just a single car, 2 laps, that was always fun for me. So I've always loved watching qualifying. I did yesterday, that's never changed. So I don't know. For the driver's standpoint, I'm sure it's different. I'm sure they probably don't like it as much, or they love it more. But who knows? One thing that did piss me off is that they all waited to the last second to pull out off of pit road.
Is that the RCR group has a confidence and a unity we haven't seen in years, and they believe they're on the front edge of this new package. Austin Dillon and company believe this is going to be a breakout season for this team, and they believe that breakout is going to begin today. Matt Yoakum?
Vince on Wednesday, Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch.
What if Austin Dillon wins today? Anybody can win today. It's anybody's race.
Keep an eye on Joey Logano in the 22.
Kyle Busch is going to win today. He's going to get the three-peat, going to sweep the weekend for the 3rd time in his career. I'm already guessing it. I'm already calling it.
Keep an eye on that 22.
Oh shit, 13 minutes of video comes out. I made Call of Duty World War II. But I actually did it good. Oh, Jaden, me and you need to redo Gustav Cannon and St. Mary Dumont. Because I'm not going to upload the video where I talk about all that stuff. So.
Thanks, Larry. When that 2019 Toyota Camry XSE makes the hard left turn onto pit road, I think that's going to be the toughest turn to make all day. Not for the pace car, but for these race cars. Corner speeds are up 10 to 15 miles an hour. And what is already...
All right, green flag is in the air. Here we go. The first race with the official package.
I think the race is not going to
Okay, let's
disappoint.
go.
You're going to see that same kind of race today, and particularly when we get them going here. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing in Las Vegas, boys.
All right, so far so good. Oh, Hamlin's out to the lead. This looks fun. I like this. I like this kind of. I don't know. Should I like this?
Look to the outside. Hamlin on the break. Here comes Harvick high off turn 4 to lead lap 1, and they're 3 wide through most of the field.
Here comes Kyle.
I got to tell you, Mike and DW, I've never seen a start like that here at Las Vegas, where they were 3 wide that early through 1 and 2.
I think the reason Mike used the word attrition, I think the reason a lot of guys are a little bit worried about it is because
So far, decent racing. Yeah, it's decent. I'm kind of liking it. I'm not gonna lie.
And also, the conditions today are a lot different. Yesterday, it was overcast, it was cool, the cars had a lot of grip.
So yeah, I am really thinking about doing that podcast. There's one thing that's kind of holding me back is that like everybody feels they need to have a podcast and just most of them are really boring. But I'd make mine fun. So.
They're going to be right up against it before we get very far into a run.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. making some
Hemrick is falling back.
aggressive moves here early.
Do one?
No
All right.
surprise by Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
That's all I need. I'll do it.
Right into his wheelhouse.
I'll probably call it like the Everything Podcast.
What a six-pack right here. Look at this into turn one.
Holy shit, this is great. Look at this shit.
Up there, doing a great job on the
Who's that
outside.
in the 96?
They hang with a lot of those fast cars. He's doing it right here now.
Brad Keselowski
Flickerman?
with it.
This is great. I'm heavily entertained.
Well, Brad must have had some issues there on that opening lap. Lost some positions. Maybe playing it safe and being patient. Now he's having to pick them off one by one.
Well, we heard him say, Mike and Jeff, that turn 3 was kind of calamity corner for him.
Last week at Atlanta, I kind of really didn't like it, but this week I'm actually kind of liking the racing.
Getting into turn 3.
Almirola in the middle there in 29th. Keselowski started 19th. He is 26th.
I heard Kyle Larson make some comments as he's running side by side. He's in the 42 there, running side by side with the 20 of Eric Jones. He was really loose in practice, and you know he likes to run that car loose. But they said they're going to have to make some adjustments if he's going to be able to run that high line and get to the front.
I believe Mike with his package. I think
Oh, trouble for Larson.
keeping it up on the
Maybe
high
not.
side.
Maybe it just
Nice
looked
run
bad.
off the corner. I think it's going to pay dividends.
It didn't even look bad, it just sounded bad.
Big issue for Kyle Larson there.
Okay, it is a big issue for
I don't
Kyle
know
Larson.
if the car got looser off of turn 2, but he almost got in the wall. Lost his momentum.
Looks like he's good now.
Matt.
Mike, keeping momentum up is going to be the key today for Kyle Larson. His biggest challenge all weekend has been entering turn 3, especially trouble going over the bumps. They tried to make the car not lane sensitive or lane dependent because they knew he was going to have to move around a lot today.
Mike, the bumps are like, it's like a porpoise. It's not just one big bump, it's a bunch of little ones that kind of bump, and it really upsets the balance of the car.
14th place. Alex Bowman started 11th. Daniel Suarez has moved up from 20th.
Is that 4 wide?
It is 4 wide at the line.
On the
Oh my
outside.
goodness.
I need to see it.
William Byron on your left, sliding up
Look at
front,
his
Ron
group.
Newman.
Two teammates, the two JTG Doherty cars there with Keselowski.
The drivers probably hate this shit. I'm serious. They probably all hate this, but it's kind of fun to watch. But I'd rather something that the drivers
Taking
like.
another shot back at William Byron. He's going to complete the pass after Byron slid up in front of him down in 1 and 2.
I don't know. If it brings good racing, it'll be fun. Our TVs are perfect, finally. Good.
Saw drafting to be a big deal.
All that really matters to me is that mine's not ahead of yours. Like, if mine's ahead of yours, then that's when it sucks. But if yours is ahead of mine, I mean, that doesn't really matter. I guess you could just... It's probably actually better, because then you could see what happens and then, like,
Expect him
quickly look for my reaction.
especially when he qualifies, on the pole. He
But if they're
really
perfect,
struggled
then
yesterday in practice
that's good.
yesterday. It seems like they sorted things out pretty good here today.
Here comes Austin Dillon, who at Atlanta was concerned because they brought a super speedway body type car, and it didn't perform to his liking. But boy, he's had speed all weekend here.
Whatever they brought here is working.
Paul Menard might be down a cylinder.
Kevin Harvick dominated.
He's
this race
fallen from
last year.
14th to 32nd in 2 laps. So he might be down a cylinder.
As we see how this
Oh,
plays
guess
out.
what? Lap 11, they're having a commercial break. Am I the only one who notices that at every race that seems to happen? On lap 11, there's a commercial break.
Thanks, Dave. Bye. 1979. Never knew it hit it.
Yeah.
Jiffy Lube came on the scene.
But if you see it first,
Automotive world.
then it doesn't really matter.
No time.
Seriously. 4 decades later, Jiffy Lube is changing everything again, offering additional services on brakes, batteries, spark plugs, and more.
Seriously?
Jiffy Lube Multicare. You can do more in a jiffy.
Okay, look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's right, this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 with its high-strength military-grade
Aluminum alloy body,
gives you best-in-class
fucking
torque,
best-in-class payload, and best-in-class towing.
best-in-class towing.
Yes, I
Still
guessed
leading
it.
the pack. This is the
The
big
Ford
dog. This is
is
the
the Ford F-150. Just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar. Boom.
You still stressed about buying our first house, sweetie?
Yeah, I thought doing some home actually building would help take my mind off it all.
You need to do more vlogs. Yeah, I realized that after it was uploaded, the volume on the vlog was like really loud, so that sucks.
Homeowners insurance?
5 minutes, I got a Call of Duty video coming out, and I actually edited it to make it good.
Calling Geico right now.
No, I like what we did, where it was just unedited. And F1 comes out tomorrow. I made Monza, the Italian Grand Prix, so I'm not going to spoil how it went, but I'll say it was fun. I like Monza.
What's the secret recipe? If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. The Colonel's secret recipe. You can eat it, but you can't know it.
I'm gonna know this
NASCAR Cup
recipe.
Series racing from Las Vegas, presented by Jiffy Lube, sponsored by the Ford Hall of Fans. Are you NASCAR's biggest fan? Go to Ford.com/NASCAR.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. I was like, I'm excited for that.
You can do more in a jiffy. 14 laps complete. Kevin Harvick leading in a Mustang. Have a look at today's Ford Performance.
We should do all the World War II maps, and then we can do
Last year, Harvick and Brad
Modern Warfare.
Keselowski, who has won 3 of the last 6.
I don't know if you got Black Ops 3 when it was free, but
Keselowski started 19th, dropped back to 26th.
I don't really like Black Ops
Now
3.
he's climbed 10 positions, so he is at 16th right now. Austin Dillon riding a rocket here in second place, Vince.
Nice. I'm happy to
And
see
that is
that.
Austin Dillon. And Mike, you mentioned they took a different car, had a different build with their car last week in Atlanta, and they were not good. And they are much better this time. They said they learned
Jaden, you
the
should be a
wrong
guest on my
road they
podcast.
struggled with last week, and they were confident from the get-go. And I mentioned in the opening that they believe they're on the front edge of this new package, that there will be some that are behind, and they are not one of them. They're really confident. Danny Stockman, no one's more confident in his driver than Stockman. They were together during the Truck and Xfinity Series championships. They believe they are in position to have a big day today.
Boy, they have speed. I want to show you Ricky
Arg.
Stenhouse is going to use
I'm tired.
Reed Sorensen in the 77 as a pick here to make a run.
Yeah, Kyle Busch comes up on the 77. When he gets underneath him, car gets a little bit wide,
The
a little
Race
bit
Informer
looser, loses his
podcast.
momentum, has to check up. maybe
Race
get
Informer
tight,
Live.
And watch Stenhouse continue that momentum. Almost got by both the 11 of Hamlin and
Well,
18.
Kyle Busch is sucking.
It looked like that 18 got loose. He must have to get out of the car because, man, that killed his speed. Wow.
Third, fourth, and fifth there.
No, he's in 5th.
Stenhouse started 8th. He's in third behind Harvick, Dillon, and Hamlin.
Austin Dillon championship season. Yeah, imagine saying Black Flags Matter up a little bit. Championship season's Austin Dillon 2019.
Johnson started 9th, running in 6th.
He said this is going to be his breakthrough season, but I don't think it's going to be his championship season. I think this is a season where he's going to do good. He'll make it to the second round of the chase. How about that? The round of 12. He'll make it there. Didn't he make it up to the round of 12 before? Like in 2016? And then he just sucked after that? And then, no, he wrecked at Charlotte, and then that pretty much just fucked him over for the rest of the round.
You could barely hear him. Could imagine the challenges that might present on the radio if necessary today.
This dry desert air up here takes its toll.
He's a 4-time winner at this racetrack, Mike, and he's on a, what is 61 race?
He'll make it to the round of 12, and then get one DNF, and yeah.
Change that in a hurry. Be good.
And then they'll get a win, and then they'll like win 1 fuel mileage again.
Mikey was third here at Las Vegas 2 years ago. Chase Elliott said the car turns well, but then he starts hitting the bumps, and it just upsets the nose. It kind of goes back and forth between tight and loose. Just depends where he is on the racetrack.
Ah.
Kyle Larson for 9th there. And up to 5th place.
2016, he almost made it into the round of 8. By losing it to tiebreak. I don't remember it being that close, but I remember he made it to the round of 12.
Qualified great, but they were all really strong in practice. I expect to see all of them
Austin Dillon win the championship. Imagine
just
that.
like we're seeing here with Joey Logano.
Ray Golding's gonna win the championship.
What? Is that what you call it?
Work on each other. I don't know.
Yeah, if this is the closing laps and we're watching this,
Whoa.
might be a little bit.
22 laps complete, and Kevin Harvick enjoying a 3-second lead over Austin Dillon, Denny Hamlin, Ricky Stenhouse, and Joey Logano.
If I built a van, it would do more than haul.
If I built a van, it would carry my entire business. I'd make it available in dozens. I've got thousands of configurations.
It would keep an eye on my fleet.
I want a van. I don't know why. I just want a van.
If I build a van,
I could live in a van.
the land gas, and I'd build it right here in South Carolina.
Introducing the all-new Sprinter, starting at $33,000.
No, I could have an RV. That'd be fun. To live in an RV and just drive around the country. And like that be your house. That'd be nice.
A Big East basketball doubleheader. Wednesday beginning at 6:30 Eastern on FS1. Saturday. Electrifying welterweight world champion Sean Porter defends his belt against Jordanis Ugas. PBC on Fox, Saturday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Only on Fox and the Fox Sports app.
Every day, Quickfill keeps America driving. For work. For family. To help a neighbor. Some roads take us far away, and other roads bring us back home. So whether you're going around the corner or heading to parts unknown, one thing is certain. Whichever road you're on, Quickfill fuels the drive. Quickfill, driving America.
Quickfill Drive in America.
Sales and service. You may have heard us on the radio or seen our billboards. I started working for my dad while I was still in high school, just a couple of years ago. In our shop, we have over 70 years of combined experience on both the new and well-used machines. In our eyes, service isn't just fixing machines, it's also understanding you, our customers, and your needs. That's why we take the time to make sure you get the right equipment or service for your job. Stop in and see us. Let's get to know each other. Quality service has always been our goal.
Hurt in a car, it's time to focus on calling William Attar. After a serious crash, there are hundreds of general injury lawyers to choose from. But don't you want the firm whose focus is motor vehicle accidents?
No.
At William Attar, we help thousands with their serious injury claims every year. It's what we do. So the choice is easy.
David Land says it looks an awful lot like Atlanta. I don't think it looks like Atlanta. I think it looks like different.
4444.
I think this is better than Atlanta.
Watching Fox 68 WSY.
We've already had 2 commercial breaks, and it's like not even lap 30.
If I'm here doing this promo for the new Orange Vanilla Coke Zero Sugar, then who's driving my car? You're watching NASCAR on Fox.
Well, let's see how the Coca-Cola Racing family is faring. Newman is in 23rd, Bubba Wallace 21st. Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson just outside the top 10. Hamlin, Dillon, Logano all in the top 5. Harvick, Hamlin in second.
Yeah, we had 2 commercial breaks, and it's not even lap 30 yet. That's sad.
Logano completes the top 5. 28 laps complete, Larry. We start this race with a fairly long green flag run.
Yeah, and I've already been kind of looking at strategy, Mike, and now that we're 28
Austin Dillon down to 4th.
over a second give up on the stopwatch.
No one's gonna fucking catch up to Harvick. I mean, that's kind of an issue with this package, is that nobody's gonna have a shot against the leader. Once you take the lead, you're gonna get the lead. You're gonna keep the lead. It wasn't like that last. Well, it kind of was. I don't know.
About 3 to 4 seconds of fuel. Very little time spent on fuel. I still think everybody will get 4 tires if we go that distance, but then, of course, we have to think about where do we want to try to finish in the stage. Strategy about where you want to finish in the stage, I think, could be a factor.
Okay, working lap 30 with 32 cars on the lead lap and 1 car, Joey Gase, in the garage. Here's 5th place.
Yeah, I've been watching Austin Dillon, and it looks like he's gotten loose. We knew Hamlin was going to play a role with this hotter, slicker track today versus yesterday, but he's really having some issues holding on to the back of that car.
Well, let's listen in to Austin Dillon and team.
Yeah, just trying, man. 18, he moved up, and now he's actually starting to come back a little bit. He's been running the middle top. He's probably got the same issue.
Oh, Austin Dillon fell back to 6 now.
Larry, if he's listening, don't you think, whoa.
I think Larson has an issue.
But I saw him go to the outside 42 or was
Larson looks
racing for
fucked.
position there, but it looked like he got pretty wide and almost into the wall off of turn 4.
So back to my question, don't you think after this first run, we get a chance to adjust it? The track was a little bit different yesterday.
I could be a driver. Like, I could be a NASCAR driver. I'd probably be pretty good at being a NASCAR driver, but I would get really bored.
Yesterday.
Especially
So, like, if you put me in the top equipment, I probably could win the races if they were, like, 30 laps.
Yesterday it was really windy, really cool, and today it's hot out there.
Yeah, it had just rained yesterday morning. The track was clean. I just think it was in totally different conditions than what they're dealing with right now. I think they can adjust to this as soon as they can get in the pit and work on the cars.
Here's Daniel Suarez, who started today in 20th, cracked the top 10, and sits right now in 12th, Jamie.
Coming off that really nice 10th place finish last week. This is just his 3rd race with Stewart-Haas Racing. And so far, so good. Mike, you noted he started 20th. He's working his way up, and he's saying his car is tight, which is interesting. Because
I'm actually kind of enjoying this package. I'm not sure why. I'm kind of low-key enjoying it.
Misnomer at this point. I think for crew chiefs looking to this first round.
I don't like how they cannot catch the leader whatsoever. The leader's gone. Like, he's just fucking gone. They might be able to catch up to him now that there's lap traffic, but I doubt it.
Remember that those adjustments that they're going to be making, they don't have the track bar adjuster inside the car like they used to. So now that takes up more time on a pit stop. You have to pick and choose what adjustments you're going to make. Vince?
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., you guys noting running in the top 5 after that little second place battle with Denny Hamlin. They were as optimistic coming into this race as they have been in a long time for an intermediate track. Really like the way their car drove speed-wise and handled in practice. Ricky right now says he just needs clean air. It's a 4-wheel drift up off turn 4 and a little too free to be running the top through 3 and 4. That's definitely the end of the track that's giving him some issues right now.
Let's go back to Martin Truex. Truex started 23rd. He was in that big scrub at the start.
Fuck you,
race,
Truex.
3 and 4 wide back there. But now that things have kind of leveled out.
New video is live. Oh, that's Coolio.
Mike, it's been a challenging weekend for the 19 team. The bumps have played havoc with the balance of Truex's Toyota. As you mentioned, he's made small gains. A year ago, Las Vegas kicks off the West Coast swing. He was money during this part of the year. He averaged a 3rd place finish. Right now, he is struggling. The car just way too free like it's been all weekend long, especially on entering turn 3. Big changes coming up.
The one race that I didn't stream this weekend is probably like the one good race. Because yesterday, the Xfinity race was like an amazing race.
Start wondering, do we stay out there or do we try to improve things for the second half of this stage?
Whoa, another commercial break. Wasn't even 10 laps. And seriously, we've had 3 commercial breaks now. We're not even on lap 40.
We're more than just medium one-topping pizzas for $5 each. We're $5 bone-out wings, $5 garlic knots, $5 desserts. We're all this, just $5 each. Call, click, carry out, or delivery. The $5 lineup, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Not much here, except the usual. What if we spice things up a bit? Alexa.
What if we turn it up a notch? What if we go off the menu?
Kamikaze said, what? The leader is 4 seconds ahead and they're all single file? Who could have possibly predicted this?
Type 2 diabetes, fitness, friends, and the pill that starts with F. Farxiga, along with diet and exercise, helps lower A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. Although it's not for weight loss, it may help you lose weight.
Do not take if allergic to Farxiga. Symptoms of a serious allergic reaction include rash, swelling, difficulty breathing or swallowing. Stop taking and seek medical help right away. Tell your doctor right away if you had color in urine, or pain while you urinate, or a genital area infection since a rare but serious genital infection may be
1 every 10 laps, I
Do
guess.
not
Yeah,
take
pretty
Farxiga if you
much.
have severe kidney
Pretty much at
problems,
this point.
are on dialysis, or have bladder cancer. Other serious side effects include dehydration, genital yeast and bacterial infections in women and men, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, and sudden kidney problems. Stop taking Farxiga and call your
I
doctor
deadass think
if
there's been
you
more
have
commercial
symptoms
breaks than there
of
have been
cirrhosis, which is
actual
serious and may lead to death.
time
Ask your doctor
while it's been
about Farxiga.
racing.
Visit Farxiga.com for savings. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
At Midas, with every oil change, you get a free tire rotation.
Makes you feel like a king. Oh.
Green flag stops are starting now. Wow. And we're in commercial break.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes
Twitter's honestly being more helpful than...
A lap ago, Ricky Stenhouse, Clint Boyer, and Kyle Larson came to pit road, splitting the stage in half. Bubba Wallace just exiting as Kyle Busch and Chase
I'm predicting there's gonna be another commercial break within lap 50 to 55. Or not, 50 to 52. I'm narrowing it down.
Comes William Byron down the pit lane. Daniel Hemrick, Chris Buescher, and more. So Harvick remains the leader from Logano, Blaney, Suarez, and Keselowski. Ryan Newman is in.
I thought Matt would be finishing close to the top 20. I honestly don't know. But who got too many men over the wall?
Pit road these last couple weeks.
I don't know. I'm not even gonna rewind it.
Men over the wall this week. Those are the kind of things that'll just take you right out of a race for a while, anyway.
The leader is in. Kevin
Harvick's
Harvick
spinning.
has led every one of the 43 laps today. Larson pitted from 10th. When this cycle is complete, we'll see where he ends up. Ryan Preece is in. Long way down to pit stall number 1 for Harvick, and Joey Logano is the new race leader.
Did Logano pit yet?
In, and Austin Dillon, too many men over the wall.
Austin fucking shit.
You know, Mike, I said it on the pace laps. Even in a 400-mile race, you just cannot make those kind of mistakes. Now you're going to have to do a drive-through penalty, pit road speed down pit road, and under green. So you're going to go maybe a second lap down.
Larry, I'm going to get those stickers made for the dash. Don't beat yourself. But I'm going to give drivers, I'm going to give every driver one.
Ryan Blaney, Martin
Well, that
Truex,
driver
Alvaro.
can't control how many men's over the wall.
Well, that's true. So I'll put it on the toolbox.
Yeah, that's dumb. The driver can't control how many men are over the wall. Shouldn't be like affected by that.
Was 11th, and he comes
I bet that guy, that extra guy went over the wall, feels just awful. Everyone goes back and they're like, what the fuck, dude? But he gets fired Monday morning. He's just fired.
A dozen or so who are a lap down. And guess who's in second?
Ross is in 12th. He is? That's sick. Let me see. We should just end the race right now then. I know, actually no, it doesn't matter because it doesn't get points, so.
Well, this is going to be a good test for Daniel Suarez as Brad Keselowski and then
Yeah, he's in 12th.
Close to that rear bumper, but we have been waiting to see what's going to happen with Daniel Suarez as he made this move from Joe Gibbs Racing over to Stewart Haas Racing. So far, a nice job today.
Yeah, he was 8th here last September.
Larry, the quickest cars that have already made stops are running 31 flat. The leaders are running half a second slower than that. How long do you want to stay out there if you've not yet made your pit stop?
Well, Mike, in my book, if you've already committed to go this far, you're going to go probably the full fuel window close to lap 60. What they're banking on, Mike, is right now we only have 8 drivers on the lead lap. We get a caution. That means all those drivers that pitted, they're a lap down. That's the goal. They're trying to catch a caution and pin these guys.
So only the first 8 drivers, back to Corey LaJoie, are on the lead lap. Having not yet
That's cool.
made their pit stop, along with Ty Dillon and Parker Kligerman and Ross Chastain, who are a lap down. Matt Tifft, they have not stopped.
Look at this battle between Kyle Busch in the 18 and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. They are racing really hard right now. Alex Bowman's car that has stayed out in the 88. It's not pitted yet.
I'll show you what.
All right, guys,
go ahead, Larry.
We talked about Austin.
But they're just saying Austin. Someone said on Twitter, Austin Dillon will now be tested because he got a penalty. Is the 3-car really that good? We'll find out. That's good. I'm gonna retweet that.
He's got the tire right there. Trying to reach for it. He's trying to reach for it. Just give it a second here. And he's going to try to reach for this left front tire. And by NASCAR rules, when your hand touches the pit road box, that is too many men over. NASCAR gave us that direction during the offseason. They said if he touches the pits with a foot or a hand, too many men over the wall.
That's so stupid. Like, I'm definitely helping affect the entireness of the pit stop. The flow of the pit stop is being affected by what I'm doing by putting a hand on pit road. It's so fucking stupid.
Too many hands over the wall.
So Daniel Suarez is your new leader. Why did Blaney come back again, Matt?
Mike, his team is looking at the left rear. They believe they had a left rear tire going down. The Goodyear engineers taking a look at it as well. They're checking the pressure.
Thanks. A little bit different tire combination here this time, right?
Yeah, Blaney looks fucked. Or not. Yeah, Blaney. Yes, Blaney. Yeah, he looks
He's
fucked.
just coming off pit road and hasn't gotten up to speed, but boy, it just looked like he was running really slow. I guess he's starting to get back up to speed now.
Feeling it out, being sure they fixed it.
It's something we're going to see a lot of today. When you come off pit road with less horsepower and all that drag, it takes a long time for these cars to get up to full speed.
Suarez, just wreck him. I know he's your teammate, but just fucking wreck him.
Keselowski, I know, Jeff, you were talking about him earlier. He was pretty quiet on the radio early. He qualified 19th and quickly fell back to 26th. He's just struggling at both ends of the track with the handling of this car. Paul Wolf, his crew chief, told me yesterday he was really trying to settle the entry of the corner to get Brad very focused on that corner and that entry. But today, everything has been magnified. He's too loose getting in, too tight on exit. So you can bet that 2 driver, Barrett Keselowski, wants some changes.
Mike, you know what you do? It's engineering. You fix the first thing the driver complains about, and that'll fix your other problem.
Daniel Suarez has now led 4 laps of this race. He's 1 second ahead of Brad Keselowski.
Oh my god, another commercial break. This is the 4th one. I'm keeping track of how many commercial breaks there are.
Jiffy Lube came on the scene and changed the automotive world.
We're going to be out of here in no time.
Seriously. 4 decades.
I'm only counting it during green flag racing.
Again, offering additional services on brakes, batteries, spark plugs, and more.
Seriously?
Jiffy Lube Multicare. You can do more in a jiffy.
We switched.
I switched.
We switched.
Let's get a caution, but we'll have one in 24 laps. So.
We switched for value.
For family. For power.
It was time to upgrade.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy.
See why people are switching to Chevy.
We love our Chevy.
I love my Malibu, my Colorado.
It's just a car.
Our Traverse. Why do we switch? Just look at it.
Doesn't even matter. It's just a fucking car.
We need a good view
We need ice cold beer.
and really great wings.
Okay. How about a pitcher and 15 boneless wings for just $15?
Now that's race day done right.
I'd rather either be at the race or watch it in my own home than be at a bar.
Or this one.
If you get one right now, only 9 on lead lap, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Martinsville Speedway delivers the history, delivers the excitement, and delivers the unexpected.
Jones and Kyle Busch need to finish in the top 10 again, because they're the only 2 who have a top 10 top 10 finish in both of the races this year.
500 on March 24th. Tickets are on sale now and start at $47. Call 877-RACE-TICKS or visit www.martinsvillespeedway.com. Don't miss what the half mile of mayhem delivers next.
Their Bernaise sauce here is the best in town.
I'm probably not going to stream during next week's race. Who knows? I might, but probably not.
Not this. Oh, what am I into? Mostly Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Helps people find coverage options based on their budget. Flo has it, I want it, it's a whole thing. And she's right there.
Yeah, she's my ride. This date's lame. He has pics of you on his phone.
They're very tasteful.
40 drivers, 3 months of anticipation.
We gotta live with each other for 36 weekends.
58 laps complete in the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. Paul Menard comes out after his pit stop, so does Alex Bowman. That will leave, as Brad Keselowski comes to the pit lane, that'll leave Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell, and David Reagan, along with Ty Dillon as the only drivers, and Ross Chastain, who have not yet pitted. To go in stage one.
That's a long 20 laps.
Daniel Suarez, who previously had never led on a mile-and-a-half speedway in the Cup Series, been out in front for the last 11 laps now.
Wait till you can. Right side, sharp slide. I got your mark coming.
Wow, right sides only.
Well, yeah, it's strategy. McDowell, oh no, McDowell's not going to be the leader. Harvick's going to be the leader now. Fuck that, bro.
The lead is Michael McDowell, and now Suarez gives up the lead to make his stop. David Reagan also in, so that will leave Ty Dillon on the racetrack as the only driver who has not yet pitted.
Suarez pitting right now.
Rights only, Larry. What do you think of that?
So is Reagan.
Well, that's kind of what I said a while ago, Mike. You know, what they're trying to do.
Only the top three are
top 10
on the lead lap right now.
That's the only reason you would do just right side, because you also only need about 3 or 4 seconds of fuel.
Ross Chastain also in.
Okay, no, that was just false information this game.
Their pit stop. We've been green since the start of this race. 61 laps.
Let me guess, another commercial break?
Harvick was picking him up and mowing him down with fresher tires, while Suarez was right out there on 60 laps tires. Here is the difference on our Fox Ghost car. Look at the difference in corner speed.
He just ran over him. He just ran over
right through him. But you can see, as Kevin Harvick didn't have to get out of the throttle, and Suarez did, that momentum not only carried him through the quarter faster, but all the way down that back straightaway. Here, Suarez had to check up a little.
I don't know why I predicted that Kurt Busch would win this race. Where is he even running? He just had a good race at least 12th. He had a good race at Atlanta, so I predicted that he'd win. He needs to win the championship this year, so because it's his final season, probably.
Daniel Hemrick in that number 8 car, he was so fast all weekend.
Dude, this better not be Kurt Busch's last year. I'd really fucking miss him a lot. Like, I really would.
We have shown you the pit stop penalty for Austin Dillon. Matt Yoakum can review what happened to Kyle Larson.
Mike, the 42 team and pit crew coach Sean Pete, they burned up their DVR, replaying the stop over and over. NASCAR said that a crew member's hand hit the ground.
That's so stupid.
So after about the 15th time, you can see right there, that crew member's job is to catch the left rear tire as it comes off the car. For a split second, you can see his fingers just hit the ground, and there's the penalty.
That's so fucking stupid that your entire race can be affected because somebody's hand touched a ground. Look, I just touched the ground. What? Now is the Holocaust gonna happen? Fucking, it's bullshit.
NASCAR's pit road officiating system calls those penalties off the computer, sends it up to the tower for review, and it is the tower officials that decide whether or not a penalty is called. But yeah, if you have a hand or foot on the field in play,
it's so dumb. I mean, the rules are rule though. So, but it is stupid.
Zero.
And neither are they.
I don't think they're going to get anywhere.
So there are the 2 penalty cars. Austin Dillon running 23rd, Larson 24th.
It's a stupid penalty. It is, but the rules are rule.
You saw it in our side-by-side coverage between Eric Jones and Ricky Stenhouse.
It would piss me off if they twisted the rules for Chase Elliott, but
Eric Jones audio.
They probably do, and then they just don't show it on TV. But who knows? I mean, it's a stupid rule. It kind of pissed me off anyway, but I'd be even more pissed off if if Chase Elliott did the same thing and they didn't do it to him. They didn't give him the penalty.
It's a little too early for him to be side drafting, but that side draft is very effective to keep cars behind you.
Vince?
But it's a rule,
Things
so.
considered, Eric Jones and company have got to be thrilled with where they are running right now inside the top 5 after starting 18th. And I talked to him right before he climbed in the car.
You know what we need? We need a track with like a really long straightaway, like equal length front straightaway and back straightaway, but just like really short corners. So like Martinsville, but the straightaway is like short as fuck.
The first Chevy is Jimmy Johnson in 7th.
Or long as fuck.
I'm going to open up 2 beers. Okay. You tell me what sounds more refreshing. Gotcha.
Commercial break number 5 during green flag
Or this
racing.
one.
I don't really care if they get a commercial under caution.
What beer is that? Are you being serious? Yes. It's Bush. Right.
Well, this is right next season to the sponsorship, probably. And then either Ross Chastain or Curtis can go in there.
Wow. Right? These cheesy bacon fries are tremendous.
I know, crispy bacon is the best thing to ever happen to the fries.
What? It's the Fries Show. McDonald's world famous fries. Featuring bacon.
Or is the crispy bacon giving the fries some street cred with a whole new audience?
I'm gonna let bacon think that.
What was that? I couldn't hear you over the bacon ovation. Bacon, bacon, bacon.
McDonald's Classics with bacon, only for limited time. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics or to bacon? Try for yourself and decide.
I don't fucking
At
know.
Midas, with every oil change, you get a free tire rotation.
Makes you feel like a king. Oh. King for a day. Well, maybe not the whole day. Oop, hey, whoa.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes a tire rotation. Winter nasal congestion. Is it a cold, sinus pressure, allergies? For all of them, there's Allegra D, a maximum strength decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24-hour relief. This winter, the answer is Allegra
I'm
D.
gonna chug this entire water.
Are we going to do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound to Quattro Bandit Run.
Whatever party you got going in the back, we got the business up front.
It's outrageous.
God damn.
Oh my God. It's outlandish. Oh my God.
Ah.
Oh my God. It's out of control. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes.
Why I do that?
It's Mark Sunday. Oh.
No, fuck, that was terrifying.
In all new night tonight on Fox.
73 laps complete. There goes your leader, Kevin.
That was
7 to go.
quite the deal.
One. He's out in front of Kyle Busch by 4.4 seconds. Then Eric Jones, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and the other Gibbs Toyota, Martin.
Maybe he'll go back to trucks, maybe drive the 59 car for LFR full-time or part-time with Christopher Bell. Because they're chogging McSam.
50, and now Martin Truex is 7th. Let's take a look at today's Driving Trust, Larry, sponsored by Midas.
Just for proof.
You know, Mike, a lot
It's
of
all
things
gone.
changed for Martin Truex Jr.
So.
going over to Joe Gibbs Racing that 19 team, but a couple of things that did not. His crew chief, Cole Byrne, this will be their 5th season together, and in the 4 years prior, 17 wins and the 2000 Series Cup Championship. But another familiar voice you'll be hearing over the radio this year.
I don't know why the 59 car went. Oh, because it's 95 backwards. I don't think LFR will have. I think it's become pretty clear that Levine Family Racing is not doing what we expected they would do. Obviously, I think it's better for him than where he was. I don't even remember what it was called, but where he was in the 32. I think he's obviously in a better ride now, but I just think they're not doing as good. They're not going to do as good either. They did good at the Daytona 500 because it's a Daytona 500, but
Fighting for stage points, 8th place.
Teammates. Chase Elliott in the 9. Johnson.
I can't. I'll give him. I'll say that I hyped him up a lot too. I thought he was going to do good, but it's pretty apparent at this point that Levine Family Racing is not as good as we thought they were going to be.
So far, but in good shape. Top 10.
Boy, Denny Hamlin just flying off turn 2. The car is stacked up 3 wide. And
We should just have like some really rich businessman come in and like make a NASCAR team that's like the top level.
Down. Stenhouse. Oh, this battle's
Like
not over
Bill
yet.
Gates just fucking owns a NASCAR team.
Well,
Like a top level NASCAR team
I
too.
also thought Eric Jones might hold him down tight to the apron.
That's what Stenhouse did to Jones.
Exactly.
You're on the apron, stay on the apron.
Shit.
These two guys are willing to mix it up a little bit here, it looks like.
3 to go in stage 1.
Looks like Harvick's gonna win stage 1.
17 comes up, gets loose. Some great driving right there by both of those guys.
Oh my.
My favorite part of this race so far is the 30 seconds that eastbound and down played. It's funny.
Opportune
I
time.
thought that was inopportune.
I'm supposed to apologize for that kind of language, but like you, I was too busy laughing. So consider that. Chris Buescher, last car on the lead lap, the number 37. Kevin Harvick trying to put him one down before the end of this stage. Landon Castle just
I mean, they probably spent a lot more money putting this package together, and then it's not even good. I just wanted it to be like how it was back in like 2003, 2004. You know? That's my ideal racing.
Is on the move. Remember, he pitted really late.
I don't think that's too much to ask for.
Green and white checkered flag. Buescher got
And
away.
Harvick wins the stage.
Who coasts to the line. He swept both stages in this race last year. Kyle Busch second. Joey Logano in third. Denny Hamlin in fourth. And Brad Keselowski picks up the final stage point. An entertaining and caution-free stage 1 in Las Vegas. Harvick.
Eric Jones has a personality. Yeah, I'll just watch last week's race. It was the same thing. Here, I recorded last week's race. So I'll just watch that.
Why are you out of breath? Oh.
We'll fast forward until. Oh. Yeah, we'll just fast forward it up until we get to like the part where they're racing, because it's pretty much just the same race. So we'll just watch that. It's. Yeah, we'll just watch that because it's the same thing.
This momentum. Too tight is the word. They'll free him up just a little bit.
And Kyle Larson in the center of your screen just now hitting his box. He said that the car
Might as well. It's the same goddamn thing.
Take the high line down in turn 3. He needs to be much more free this run, Vince.
As for the 19 of Martin Truex Jr., just a little bit snug in the middle, and then it tends to break loose a little bit on exit. 4 tires, air pressure adjustment for Truex. And then for the leader, Eric Almirola, building tight to that right front is getting angry. Keep an eye on the exit of the pit stall, too. The pit box is concrete, then goes immediately to blacktop.
There we
They're
go.
a little bit concerned about spinning the tires there. Almirola, it's a little bit of struggle. Look like Kyle Larson, first one off pit road.
Larson comes out first. Going to be a long stop for Daniel Hemrick, who spun entering him.
How's Xavier? Excelling at all his extracurriculars, really exceeding the experts' expectations. How's Lex? Back with his ex. Oh. Examine the new X series of scratch-offs exclusively from the New York Lottery. With prizes up to but not exceeding $5 million. Just look for the X.
Kubota, the subcompact tractor pioneers have done it again. The all-new Kubota BX80 series subcompact tractor has performance, versatility, and comfort that'll surprise you. With convenient features like the exclusive Swift and Easy Over mower deck and a complete set of Land Pride implements. The all-new Kubota BX80. See it at your local Kubota dealer today. When it's sponsored by...
You're watching Fox 68 WSYT.
Stage 1 complete. There's the Stratosphere and the Las Vegas Strip. One of those big tall cranes building more skyscrapers and hotels down on the famous strip. 18 lead lap cars back to Chris Buescher. Bubba Wallace will get the free pass. At the end of stage one, pit road's open, Vince.
From 18th to 5th, it was a very good stage one for Eric Jones. He says the car's just too tight. It was on the splitter at the beginning of the run, so they're going to add air pressure to get it up off the splitter and also take care of some of that tightness in the 20 car. Jamie?
Denny Hamlin in the 11 comes down fourth, said he's just too tight to move around, but he knows he needs to do that to make some moves to get up to the front. It's a
So green flag stops.
Kyle Busch is in. He says the
Or
car almost
caution
180
flag stops.
for the first
Fucking
round.
stupid.
Wouldn't really change anything on it. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick, his jackman Stan Doolittle before the stop was out in the box trying to blow any kind of dust or debris off. Harvick said on that first stop, it almost felt like there was water in the box. Again, you can see he just can't get
Keselowski was raced off pit road. Kyle Busch comes off second. So it's pretty much where the race is going to be decided on pit road. It sucks, but that's just the way it is. And on restarts, I guess.
Wow, look at that.
Here's Harvick's launch.
But
Just no, can't get any grip, no traction.
I can't get no.
I can't get no traction. Let's dial him up. I don't know if I'll mention about that, but hey, Kevin Harvick, Steve up here, you got me, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, yesterday you knocked it out of the park as an analyst. Today you knock it out of the park as a driver. The more things change, seem like the more they stay the same. You dominated this race last year. Car looks awesome. How you feeling out there, bud?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Jimmy John's Ford Mustang is driving good, and I think that's the key to everything. We got it on the tight side there, that second run, and had a little trouble getting out of the pit box right there. Got to get that wheel spin a little bit better on the pit box, but everything's going good. Just really concentrating on making our car drive good, and I think that's paying off for us.
All right, my friend. Well, you're doing a great job. We'll keep watching.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Getting ready for stage two with Kevin Harvick, our stage one winner.
Keselowski took 2 tires. That's why he won the race off pit road.
Matty, USA help. Bring in the burgers, buns, and beans ASAP. We don't charge monthly service fees, so you have
More money for your barbecue. And maybe some dessert?
Roger. All systems go on the cookie cake.
USAA Bank helps you save a little more money for when it matters. Find help at every turn with USAA Bank.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Silverado. It's the official truck of calloused hands and elbow grease. The official truck of getting to work and getting to work. Of late nights and 8 nights. It's the official truck of homecoming and coming home. The all-new Chevy Silverado.
It's the same thing. Homecoming and coming home is the same thing.
It's the official truck of real people.
Besides the homecoming football
Midas,
game,
with
which
every
is
oil
the fucking
change, you get a free
stupidest thing
tire
ever.
rotation.
Makes me feel like a king. Oh. King for a day. Well, maybe not the whole day. Oop, hey, whoa.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes a tire rotation.
Indoor and outdoor allergies can stand in the way of enjoying the moment. Allegra is the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief. In just 1 hour, it starts tackling tough allergy symptoms for 24 hours of relief. Get back to the moment with Allegra.
At Outback, your steak and lobster wish is our command. Steak and lobster is back by popular demand, starting at only $15.99. Hurry into Outback. Steak and lobster is only here for a limited time.
Tammy here just got the Ring alarm. Professionally monitored security for just $10 a month. Now she has to break into her old home security company. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Frank.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, it's over.
What?
I'm just tired of the contracts and the fine print.
Service fees.
Right, service fees.
Oh, who's gonna protect your house? Ring? Break free from home security contracts with the new Ring alarm. Learn more at ring.com.
Putting other companies out of business.
returns March 18th on Fox.
Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series racing from Las Vegas, presented by Jiffy Lube. It's sponsored by the all-new Chevy Silverado, the strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR.
Here in our Race Hub studios, I'm Shannon Spake, Jamie McMurray, Bobby Labonte. Guys, all weekend long we saw drafting and practice and qualifying. What's going on out there right now? What do you think about what we've seen?
Well, I usually know on Saturday in the morning practice or afternoon practice, you think you have a good handle of what the racetrack's doing. And when the race starts, it always seems like 3 and 4 is always a lot freer, less grip on the racetrack. So I think that's going to be a part of it. Handling is definitely coming into play, so you don't see the pack racing right now.
Surprised, Jamie?
I mean, not really. Like Bobby said, Sundays when the sun comes out, it typically is slicker. The track has a lot of rubber on it. We haven't really had that much rain this weekend. So, no, I mean, not completely shocked. I think it will get a little more intense as it gets closer to the end. This restart will be more intense than the last restart, but not shocked right now.
Waiting for that intensity to build up. Let's go back to Mike.
Thanks, Shannon. Among the cars that took the wave around, 6 cars will get back on the tail end of the lead lap. Those are mostly cars that made their pit stops at lap 60. 36 cars on track. Joey Gase in the garage, joined by B.J. McLeod off the track. I talked to McLeod Friday about the incident on pit road last week, and he knew where he was going. He knew where he was stopping. He had a tire going down and was trying to stay away from the leaders.
All right, come on, Kyle. Pull away on this restart.
So Keselowski and Kyle Busch, who beat Kevin Harvick off pit road, getting ready for the restart. As we approach the Geico restart zone, remember Keselowski took only 2 tires to gain track position.
And remember, they were 3 wide on the first start, so those 2 tires might have an effect if they get 2, 3, 4 wide here.
Well, fuck. That's alright, he had to push from his teammates, so great. He only has 2 tires though, so.
Still 42 all the way to bottom lane there. Runs with you. Top covered tight. Runs with you. Top covered tight. Still no run. Top of 3. 1. Half. Top of 3. 42. 2 back.
The restarts are amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
2 wide in your mirror as well. Top still covered here. 1 lane out. Still outside. Still there right here. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Get up, get up. You want, get up. You're the 18 now.
Squeeze play here. This is just wild on these restarts.
Look at that huge run by Suarez. When cars get side by side, they stall one another out. That's what creates a huge draft from behind.
It'll take a while to play out. Still about 12th place, 3 wide. Off into turn 1, along with this.
When you come up on the apron, Mike, you really got to force that guy on the outside up the hill a little bit to give you some room, or you're in trouble.
I think these 2 guys right here, Joe Logano, the 22, the 4 of Harvick, I think they're being held up a little bit by Brad Keselowski and those 2 tires right in front of them.
Well, I'll tell you something. 2 tires happens to work out for Keselowski. That's going to change everybody's game plan and strategy. I can tell you that.
Now about the first 15 or single file. Not anymore. Elmer
Impressed Mark Truex Jr. right now because
This racing is heavily boring.
in yesterday's only practice that did not concentrate on putting down fast lap times, Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex, we thought they were in trouble. We thought wrong.
Yeah, as I watched the 19 yesterday, Mike, I noticed when he first go out, he struggled a little bit, but it seemed like after about 5 laps or so, the car came to him, and he was able to move forward. And seeing the same thing here in the race. And that, Mike, that could be a number of things. That could be tire pressure. Maybe they're running a little different tire pressure than some of the other guys, and just takes the car a little bit of time to come to it.
Eric Almirola keeps trying that dive bomb move into turn 3, Vince.
Well, and they have been working on the car, plowing tight on that previous run, so they made some significant adjustments. So crew chief Johnny Klausmeier, and he said, you know, it's really difficult with this package to get a rhythm, whereas with the previous package, you could settle in and just tick off some laps. Not with this one. It's too aggressive, too chaotic, and the cars cars are too much on edge around the other cars. There's no resting at all in this situation.
Kyle Busch, nice move to the outside side drafts. Kevin Harvick moves into that third position.
I think it'd be amazing. I would be flabbergasted if Kyle Busch would win this race. That would be 3 races this weekend that he's won at his home track. That'd be 198 total wins. It just blows my mind when I put it all in perspective.
Kyle Busch is an amazing driver.
10th place, Jimmy Johnson leading.
I wouldn't really be surprised if he wins.
Well, and Jimmy was upset. He lost several positions at the tail end of that first run and missed out on some stage points. You know, we told you earlier he had a throat issue, a voice issue. You couldn't hardly hear him, but he had no problem voicing his displeasure with the young Ryan Preece in that 47 car for holding him up. The lap traffic, Jimmy felt like it cost him momentum and cost him some spots at the end of that stage. But as far as the 48 is concerned, they're just trying to get it snugged up a little too free so far this race.
Well, fellas, there's a storm brewing between Eric Jones and Ricky Stenhouse. We got a great battle for the lead, but they had contact last lap coming out of turn 4 for the second time. Kyle Busch to the bottom.
They're not happy with each other. It's getting worse.
We'll get back to that in a minute. This is just too good to leave. As Kyle Busch hunts the lead.
Well, unlike that first stage where Kevin Harvick was able to get out front and sort of dominate and pull away, those 2 tires on Brad Keselowski, he cannot get away from his teammate Joey Logano. If Joey's going to get to the outside of him, yeah, side draft him, get position this time through 1 and 2.
Well, Joey's car is so good right here through the middle of this.
I'm getting food. I want food. So
Sorry, Kyle Busch.
actually, I will on the next commercial break because we all know that's going to be in like 2 minutes. So.
But look at Kyle Busch. He can put that car anywhere, top, bottom, middle, and make it work.
Now, whatever adjustments.
I'm actually surprised we made 17 laps this stage without a commercial
break. At the end
break.
of this first stage, his car came to life, and he is really strong right now.
Now let's take a breath and go back to Ricky Stenhouse coming off turn 4, and I think he got a little piece of the 20. Eric Jones here. He's got to run.
He's been working that higher line, getting these big runs. Just contact. Oh.
Hello.
And you can be assured Eric Jones is looking in his mirror. He sees it's Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and he's like, not him again.
How about not him all day? I think the 2 of them are keeping pretty close company. Now Stenhouse going after Jimmy Johnson for 10th.
You have to admit, Stenhouse is fun to watch because he's got a good car today, and he's able to make some passes. He's getting ready to go by Jimmy Johnson here. He's not shy about bumping him and moving him out of his way.
No, and that dirt track experience that Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has, he searches the racetrack. He finds these grooves that nobody else is really finding much speed out of.
All right.
New pair of hands with the dice. Joey Logano out in front of Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick.
All right, getting food. Be back in a minute.
The undisputed champs, Tundra and Tacoma. And in this corner, the reigning rulers of the road. Let's get ready for spring.
Not bad.
Ready for a great deal?
Let's do it!
So good.
What makes an amazing deal even better? How about that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Tammy here just got the Ring alarm. Professionally monitored security for just $10 a month. Now she has to break into her old home security company. Hey, Tammy.
Hi, Frank.
You wanted to talk to me?
Yeah, it's over.
What?
I'm just tired of the contracts and the fine print.
Service fees.
Right, service fees.
Oh, who's going to protect your house? Ring? Break free from home security contracts with the new Ring alarm. Learn more at ring.com.
You realize your vows are a Whitesnake song?
I do. If you ride, you get it. Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
I'm going to open 2 beers, okay? You tell me which sounds more refreshing. This one? Or this one? Agreed. The second one. That's 2 for Bush.
All white meat. Hungry boy. Enjoy! Try an all white meat $5 fill-up at KFC.
Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series racing from Las Vegas, presented by Jiffy Lube. Sponsored by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Toyota. Let's go places. And by Jiffy Lube Multicare, you can do more in a jiffy. 23 laps complete in stage 2. You're riding with Matt DiBenedetto and his Levine Family Racing Toyota running in 19th on the lead lap. 10 seconds off the lead.
And don't adjust your sets, because that is how rough this racetrack is at speed.
Joey Logano out front by just 0.3 of a second over Kyle Busch. Ryan Newman on pit road unexpectedly, but let's take you back a bit. These leaders, they have a history, including here. 2017. Little bump and run. And then a big toss, and tempers overflow on pit road after the race. And here they are, 1-2. In fact, the front 4 right now are kind of like me and the big 3, if you remember Joey Logano going into Homestead last year, where he won the championship. He said, it's the big 3 and me. He became the champion, but not after quite a charge from Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, and Martin Truex, who right now run 2, 3, 4.
And I think if Joey Logano is going to maintain this lead, he's going to have to start searching up the racetrack a little bit, because that's what Kyle Busch is doing right now. I know Kyle's car might be a little bit better, but he's working that higher line, gaining that momentum to get these runs down the straightaway to stay right on the rear bumper of Joey Logano.
Jamie.
Brad Keselowski in 5th right now. I talked to his crew chief, Paul Wolf, this morning, and he alluded to the fact that they were going to try some different things with these tires. He said they just don't give up much speed, so why not do it early? And as you guys noted, the 2-car took right sides only. Well, they held on for 13 laps. That's what he led. Now that he's fallen back, he said, I'm just extremely tight, and that's exactly the same comment I heard from Daniel Suarez, who tried the 2-tire stop as well, Matt.
Jamie, back on Kevin Harvick's first stop, they shuffled the air pressure trying to help with the balance and actually made the car tighter. So they took that change out, made another air adjustment. Harvick still says the car is trending to the tight side, especially mired in traffic.
He is 3rd, less than a second off the lead right now. We saw the 2 Ryans on pit road. That would be Newman and Preece. Among the cars that took the wave around, they're now having to come in and make their stop. They're just joined by Matt Tift, making his.
Oh, guess what? I'd missed nothing. Are you surprised? Me neither.
What I noticed, Mike, is you get a big run. If you get back and you get positioned right, you can really draft up on the car in front of you, and you have so much momentum, you can almost make that pass with the momentum you get from the draft from the car in front of you. Otherwise, you kind of stall out here, and you can't really get it going.
I think as we look at Chase Elliott and Brad Keselowski, 6th and 7th, working their way around Reed Sorensen. And let's get a better representation of what Daryl's talking about. Larry?
Yeah, Mike, we've talked about this aero package, and one of the big elements, and we're going to go to our Ford Performance Cutaway car that changed from last year to this year, is that rear spoiler on the rear deck lid of the car. That controls rear downforce and drag. Last year, that rear spoiler was only 2 3/8 of an inch tall, and the air stayed way down
8 inches, holy
This
shit.
year, it's grown to 8 inches, and look how much further up the air goes, and what that does, that creates a bigger wake for a car that's behind that car. Yeah, it puts more drag, more downforce on the car, but what it really does is open up.
I hate aerodynamics. Like, why does that have to even be a thing?
Sure does.
Right.
Makes a bigger hole in that wall of wind.
It'd be much more simpler if it didn't exist. George is really consistent. He might make the playoffs. Yeah, he might. Who knows?
Seventh place.
They're going kind of crazy here, Mike.
Hitler also might come back from the
He
dead.
went out, he just went out of frame, and the 18 got by the 22.
Oh, awesome.
I don't think the 20 not yet.
Shit! Fucking block him!
Well, Newman remembers on fresh tires. He just made a stop.
Wreck him!
So he's able to rocket on by them.
Shit. We should play some Fortnite later. The Holocaust shouldn't have happened,
They
so.
went down the front here, like some lap cars in there, and the 6 and a bunch of.
Yeah, a bunch of those wave around cars are now starting to come to pit road to put those.
We
fresh
might, I
tires
don't
on.
know.
See right here.
So the 22 in Logano got stalled out. This is what makes Kyle Busch so good. You would have thought he would have gone to the rear bumper, or maybe to the outside of 22 Logano. No way. I'm going 3 wide all the way down on the apron to make this pass.
Yeah, you know what? It's anticipation. You kind of look at a situation,
Fast.
it's situational,
Care of
and you
me.
make a decision. And
I have the battle
99% of
pass.
the
I
time, you
don't,
make the
because
right
I didn't do shit.
Matthew Benedetto and Ryan Blaney on pit road. Blaney's second stop in stage 1 was because they lost a valve stem during the tire change on his scheduled stop. He had to come back in.
I played Fortnite with my friend the other day, and I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of cute.
on the 18 of Kyle Busch here going into turn 1 that may not have turned out too
So.
good if they made contact.
35 laps complete in stage 2. Joey Logano.
Oh, another commercial. Wow, Jaden, you brought it sexual. I said she was kind of cute, and you were like, thick.
And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 with the tie-strength, military-grade aluminum alloy body gives you best-in-class torque.
You're evil. You're an evil man, Jaden.
Best-in-class towing.
Mr. Jaden Joseph, you were evil.
This is the big dog.
You're thick? No, I'm thick with a CK.
It doesn't just raise the bar, pal.
It is the bar. Boom.
We're doing karaoke later, and you're gonna sing.
Jamie, this is your house?
I know, it's not much, but it's home. Right, kids?
Kids.
I hate kids. I'm thick with a CK, and that's not a good kind of thick.
Oh, but seriously, it's good to be surrounded by what matters most. A home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Sweetie, please, play for us.
Oh, no, I couldn't. Okay.
Oh my God, Becky, look at that crust.
At Pizza Hut, we're the ultimate cheesy crust. With 16 pockets.
See this commercial way too many times. Probably 5 times today, because it's the sixth commercial on the Green Flag Racing.
You wouldn't even ride with someone under 4 stars.
Again, we'll just watch last week's race in Atlanta.
So why do you stick with a bank that treats you like...
Spun entering his 5th.
Because it's just the same damn thing.
Larson, Almirola, Harvick, then Hamlin. Side. Win stage 1. Now Joey Logano finished 4th. He was the
Same
first
thing,
foreigner
so.
to finish. He is in 13th.
Oh, what happened to the Kevin Harvick had an issue through 3 and 4. Opens up the door for Larson.
Wow, that's big.
And the lead changes hands.
Pretty savvy racer, Kyle Larson. He races a lot of dirt. He does more racing than anybody, I think, over the offseason. To be able to know, to block that.
This is better. You're still on commercial, exactly.
That draft up to 3 of Austin Dillon to complete
Oh, now
the
it's
pass.
back.
Yeah, I think Kyle is working the traffic a little more.
What the fuck? I don't want to go to music choice, you fucking Oh, Kyle Busch to the lead. Nice.
Maybe on the last lap.
You are singing like you did see some action last night.
I'm telling you, that was really close. I mean, even from up here it was close. I wouldn't maybe we wouldn't make such a big deal out of that, but these two guys have a little bit of a history, you know, and so
Yeah, they really do look the same.
aggravate each other.
Channel 2 here at the front.
Kyle Busch gonna three-peat the weekend. Well, it seems like when anybody else pulls out to the lead, they're gonna pull away. Like Keselowski did it, Harvick did it. But like now that Kyle Busch is in the lead, he's not gonna be able to pull away.
Draft him. Get behind him and draft him.
Yeah, you might be able to help him get by Kyle Busch.
You know, on the highway with the speed limit 70 and you're doing 75 and somebody flashes by at 80, let him go. That's kind of what Joey did right there.
Exactly.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Michael McDowell on pit road, 123 in. Kyle Busch trying to pull away just a bit as you're watching Keselowski versus Elliott for 6th.
Mike, I mean, we were worried about Mark Truex. You know, how's he going to have? He was really started off kind of ragged, but look where the dude is running right now. This man has moved himself into 4th place. Got a good race.
Fuck Truex. Fuck you, Truex. Fucking yeah, and Harvick. Ah, fuck.
Now, one of the things that they did in stage 1, they pitted early, did that short pit that worked out so well for them. Now that they're up front, the top 5.
My foot hurts.
Same strategy.
Logano on a pit road.
I think Joey Logano saw how quick Ryan Blaney was with those new tires, and here he is to get some. Keselowski's in as well.
And what I love about it, as soon as these guys pit, and
Keselowski got 2 tires in that last stop too. So.
all the leaders will be on pit road.
Oh no, he's getting 4. Okay.
Pit road, and I believe Hamlin.
Called it DW. Oh boy, look at it's getting busy up at the entrance of pit road.
It's like the buffet line just opened.
Get them 4 Mr. Feelgoods, and they'll be back out there going somewhere.
Almirola in, Suarez, Jimmy Johnson, Clint Boyer, Eric Jones, Ricky Stenhouse, all got service, and Alex Bowman and Almirola.
Everybody spins the tires, just having trouble getting out of the pits. Look at Harvick, he's just spinning away. Here's Jones, he can't get going. Like those are concrete pit boxes, and all the rubber and everything stays on top. It doesn't get down in the asphalt and create grit.
My sister's calling me, but I'm acting like I don't hear her.
Who's going to give here?
Yeah, already 3 wide, just leaving pit road.
I'm just acting like I don't hear her. I hear her, but I'm acting like I don't.
Watch this little battle. Look, every pit stall is a little bit different in the way that they finish off that concrete. These seem to be much smoother, less abrasive.
If she knocks on my door, I'm gonna act like I don't hear her.
Chase Elliott finishing up. Chris Buescher.
The fuck, some random people just came into our apartment then left. Did you shoot them? That's what I would do.
And if you ask why concrete, when it was pavement, especially on a hot day like today, that jack would sink right down into the pavement.
I think IndyCar has also created they like the concrete, but they got those hydraulic jacks under the cars. Same situation.
Instead of the car going up, the jack would just
sink
down
into the asphalt.
Right. Kyle Busch, your leader. Let's see if he comes.
Probably should, or else he's gonna get fucked.
Busch, Paul Menard, David Reagan are the
Hit
lead
this lap.
cars.
Yep.
And here comes
Oh, almost missed it. Man.
Yeah, probably speeding. I'm calling that he sped. Fuck.
He's already had 2 races this weekend to practice that.
I am dead ass calling that he sped on pit road because it looked like he did.
In and getting out of the pits. I mean, we see it all the time.
This pit road one time in Atlanta last week. Wow, look at the yellow crowd over here on the left screen. Among the yellow cab squad. Kyle Busch for Goodyear's Tank-A-Sunoco race fuel. And away he goes.
I have to say, everybody has the same amount of problem getting out of their pit box.
I'm calling it. Kyle Busch speeding on pit road.
It doesn't appear that way.
Oh, Kyle Busch, too fast entering.
It was pretty aggressive, pretty wide berth.
I'll let you know when.
Those two are going for the green, presented by TD.
What did I tell you? What did I fucking tell you?
He was right there. I think he was trying to get further around the corner so he didn't get run over by Blaney. He just could not get the tires to grip the brake to get slowed down.
Segment 1, right at the entry to pit road.
Fuck!
Kyle Busch was over the speed limit and the 5-mile-an-hour cushion that they are allowed.
Yeah, he was far too fast.
With this aero,
That's too fast for Daytona. I mean,
the drivers have to be so much more.
no matter how you twist it, he sped on pit road. I knew it was gonna happen too. I saw it. I called it. So fucking Harvick wins stage 2.
Four drivers out front: Byron, Kurt Busch, Menard, Kyle Larson.
Fuck, that sucks. That sucks a lot.
Well, and somewhat like we saw with a few drivers like Brad Keselowski in that first
A lap
race,
down,
they could
yeah,
go
in
from
23rd.
65 of this stage right here.
Well, there goes the race. There goes that.
Go another probably 10 or 12 laps, and the goal is just like earlier. We only have 5 drivers on the lead lap. What Chad Knaus, William Byron, Kurt Busch,
I think my sister called me, so I'm gonna go see what she wants because it might be food.
all these other drivers a lap down.
I think sometimes, Mike, that's very possible. Because you got some guys on really good tires, newer tires, some guys on older tires. Sometimes there's that come together, an older and a newer tires, because the guy can't get out of the way quick enough.
4 drivers out front have not yet made that pit stop. We're going to take you side by side with William Byron leading.
I can't believe it. Like we're playing 4-on-4 with a barbershop quartet.
Pass the ball, pass the rubber. We're open, just pass the ball.
Nah, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico. Yeah.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Beautiful but very warm sunny afternoon.
Campgrounds are full.
Happy race day, everybody. It's going to be a great afternoon for racing.
Ask for anything more special than what we have here tonight. Let the party begin.
I'm going to open 2 beers, okay? You tell me what sounds more refreshing. This one? Or this one? Agreed. The second one. That's 2 for Busch.
You know, race fans don't need much.
We need a good view
We need ice cold beer.
and really great wings.
Okay. How about a pitcher and 15 boneless wings for just $15?
Now that's race day done right.
40 drivers, 3 months of anticipation.
We gotta live with each other for 36 weekends.
William Byron, your leader. Paul Menard was in 3rd, just made a pit stop. So Byron leads Kurt Busch by a little less than a second. How about William Byron and Chad Knaus going a little contrary here?
Is anybody surprised that Chad Knaus is going to try to pull this off? I'm not.
I'm not, and I'm going to tell you, Chad Knaus in my world is the master. He figures it out. He's got a strategy, and I'm going to say most of the time it works out.
Well, and he's not afraid to gamble, you know, and here we are in Vegas, and he takes some chances. It's paid off a lot in the past.
He just told his driver, I need 5 more laps. See how that plays out.
Well, that driver in that car probably will not argue with Chad Knaus.
Daniel Hemrick to pit road. He's currently 16th, 1 lap down. 11 to go in stage 2. How about a quick word from Duracell?
This is the #1 trusted brand.
Battle for the lead heating up. Here comes one of the hometown favorites, Kurt Busch carrying the colors of the sponsor that got him started here 22 years ago. Star Nursery went on one of his Legends cars, eventually carried him to wins on the Southwest Tour, and this is kind of a nice thank you to Craig Q and that well-known company here in the Las Vegas area.
Mike, I got to give Kurt Busch some props. I think he's gotten a lot out of this one car already. I think he's made a difference in the performance of this car, and I love it when he pays tribute to people that help him get here.
Well, he was one of the short track bosses here at the Bull Ring, and we want to do this weekly. This week's short track boss is Scott Gaffarini. Has 67 wins on the Las Vegas Bull Ring and a record 6 track titles there in super late models. Kurt Busch said of him, he set the tone on how to show up, prep a car, and race clean. Well done.
I always think about what Kurt Busch said a long time ago. He said, "You think I'm pretty good? Wait till you see my brother." He wasn't kidding.
Vince on the second place car.
Well, and this is no place that he would rather have a better performance than right here at Las Vegas, because he's had some decent runs in the past, but he's just had nothing to show for it result-wise. But they really focused yesterday on the long run in the car. In fact, he ended on a 30-lap run, and when I talked to Kurt this morning, he said, "I'm pretty optimistic that we're going to have a car that's going to have good balance deep into the run." And he said, "I think that's where we're going to be able to gain some ground on some." Right now, they've been fighting tight, and he'll be pitting in about 3 laps.
Byron Busch and Larson are the 3 drivers still on track who have not yet made this stop. Joey Logano back up to 3rd after stopping at lap 124, just shy of 20 laps ago.
Don't you know Kyle Busch is going to be super aggressive?
That was dumb. The stream went offline when I was getting food.
He's now been out front for 17 laps. Last year's Sunoco Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, I know. Jaden just texted me. I'm not even going to text you back because...
And he ended up in the lead a lot of times, and just doing something a little bit different today.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, it was broken when I was getting food, so... How long was it down?
Out on an island by himself.
Well, again, he's going
Could Byron win the stage?
road here within the next 2 to 3 laps. But what they're banking on, Mike, if they can catch a caution, they have almost.
We had one commercial break, of course.
There's only 3 other cars.
How long was the... Oh, like 1 minute? Okay. I'm getting water.
He needs it to be tighter. Chad Knaus told him probably 2 laps away before pitting. We're more than likely going to go fuel only to save as much time as possible from not being out on the track.
And Mike, I tell you, look at his lap times. They're not that... I mean, he's running good lap times for the tires and everything he has on the car right now.
They're coming this time. So Byron has a lead of 22 seconds on Joey Logano and is going to stop, we think, for fuel only. Logano entering turn 3 now.
I'm going to count it out for you, bud. Up and through the 42 mark.
I'm back.
Joey Logano, the new leader, but Byron's going to come out here well positioned on the lead lap, I think.
Yeah, only 10, 11 laps to go in this stage, and I think he felt like if he had taken tires, he was going to go down a lap.
Byron back up on track. I think he'll keep a top 10 spot here.
Are you going to lead, or are you going to be led? You're going to be ruled by routine, or take a different route?
Oh, to 19, that's good. I mean, I know he'll make his way back up into the top 10, but it's just slowing down the process of this race for him. Commercial break number 7 under Green Flag Racing. Oh, number 8. We had like 10 laps to go on the stage too. Could have just kept it.
With every oil change, you get a free tire rotation.
Makes you feel like a king. Oh.
Does Jeff Gordon need to like take a bathroom break like every 5 minutes? That's why they're doing this.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes a tire rotation.
I don't think Byron's overrated. I think he got shoved into his ride too quickly. I had said that. I don't know if you guys remember me saying this back in like July of 2017 when it was announced that he was going to Hendrick in 2018. But I had said that he was not ready for that ride, and I was right. Like I said that if he didn't win the championship, he definitely wasn't ready for it. He won the championship, but he still wasn't ready for it. Like I called it. So I don't think he's overrated. I just think he wasn't ready. Exactly. He did 1 year of trucks, 1 year of Xfinity, and he's got shoved right into the ride. The winding road. I got a name. I've got a name. And I carry with me like my standard. Nobody can tell. Highway.
Their names and make one for themselves. Goodyear, more driven.
Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series racing from Las Vegas, presented by Jiffy Lube. Sponsored by Ring.com. With Ring, you're always home. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR, perfect for race fans.
Wow, damn. That's
6
insane.
laps to go in stage 2. There's the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds.
Bubba had like 5 DNFs in like 7 races or something, I think.
The national anthem.
Like from like the span from like Michigan to the Roval last year, I think he had like 5 DNFs.
Let's point out that both
I don't
Austin
know.
Dillon and Kyle Busch have rebounded from their pit road penalties. They are both on the lead lap. Kyle
Good.
Busch in 19th place, last car on the lead lap right now as we come to the end of stage 2.
The one that has a little bit of work to do is Kyle Larson, because not only is he not on the lead lap right now, he's what, 3rd or 4th of those cars that are on the lead lap, so he might not even get the free pass.
I think what I'm seeing, Mike, is these guys are learning, like Czech and now these guys, how to plan their race out based on the state, when the stage is going to end. So I think it gives them some options that if we didn't have these stage breaks, that they may not be able to utilize.
Now we're riding with Matthew Benedetto. He is in the free pass position. He's 20th. First car, 1 lap down. He'll be battling Ryan Newman for that spot as we come to the end of the stage.
And remember his pit strategy. He was the first car of those lap down cars to hit pit road. So he short pitted, got 4 tires early, and that's paying off.
And one other thing I see here, the tires don't fall off that much. It's not like they're giving up a lot of speed because of the tires. They don't fall off as much as I've seen a lot of places.
Battle for 8th. Stenhouse and Bowman.
Damn.
Stenhouse has some competition with Alex Bowman being aggressive.
You know what? Stenhouse is
What am I eating? I had a sandwich and now I'm eating chips.
I'm not afraid to use it.
Like cheddar chips and then just plain chips.
Greg Ives on that 88 team. He only took 2 tires in that last stop. That gave Alex Bowman a lot of positions as we close out this stage.
But Jeff, remember, that 17 bunch has struggled a lot over the last year. Last maybe couple of years. They've got a car today that's pretty competitive. So it gives Stenhouse a chance to show what he can do as a driver.
I like sandwiches.
Could start out a little bit there on 13 of Ty Dillon.
I just didn't really like that sandwich because I didn't toast it.
Look who's catching our lead.
Yeah, here I come.
Oh, I think
I put it in the microwave, but I forgot to toast it before I did that.
Blaney to help him out at the end of this stage.
Trying to keep Blaney from losing another lap here.
Ogana's going to win stage 2.
Last lap of the stage. Here comes Harvick. He's got a run coming off turn number 2. There he is. 3 car lengths.
Might be good.
I think you're exactly right, Jeff. Logano was trying not to pass and put Ryan Blaney another lap down. As they come to the stage, which Harvick is not going to sweep the stages. Joey Logano gets the checkered flag, and for the last stage point, Bowman, Byron, and Johnson, the 3 Hendrick teammates, fighting 9th, 10th, 11th.
So little bit more speed up high off of turn 4, and 48 was able to get around the 24 there at the line.
And Jimmy Johnson gets the final stage point in stage 2. Penske teammates working together here. Would you say?
Oh, I would say. A lot of turbulence behind that car.
Joey Logano, our stage 2 winner.
We switched.
I switched.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy. I switched to Chevy.
We switched from Toyota to Chevy.
We switched for value.
For family. For power.
It was time to upgrade.
I switched from a Ram to a Chevy.
See why people are switching to Chevy.
We love our Chevy.
I love my Malibu, my Colorado, my Camaro.
Our Traverse. Why do we switch? Just look at it.
Why did you switch? I don't know. Toyota's better.
It's double the Gordon. Literally.
I'll take them here.
2 of his most challenging rescues yet.
You won't break me.
24 hours to hell and back. 2-hour season finale. Wednesday on Fox.
For welding and industrial supplies, experience the Hahn Edge at Hahn Welding Supply. At Hahn, you can buy or rent equipment, even take a welding or safety class. Have your equipment repaired by our factory-trained technicians. Check us out at thehahnedge.com.
Back problems in Binghamton. Ruth's driving on a rural road at night. Out of nowhere, a truck with no lights on. T-bones her car. Car's a write-off. The doctors tell her, Ruth, it might be months, even years.
So she files a claim.
And they, as expected, offer their usual minimal offer.
At Stanley Law, our strategy is always the maximum reward.
Ruth's recovering, soon to be driving her new car.
Stanley Law, maximum awards.
For 10 years, Syracuse Fence has brought a quality standard to the Syracuse area through complete customer satisfaction. Aluminum, wood, chain link, or vinyl, we install all types of fencing. Stop in today and check out our brand new showroom at 109 Factory Avenue. While you're here, be sure to ask us about our DIY program. We have all the materials you need to save on labor costs. Syracuse Fence also offers repairs for any size job. For everything from added charm to privacy, Syracuse Fence will have you covered.
For industrial and medical gases, experience the Hahn Edge. Hahn has welding gas, medical gas, high purity gas, industrial gas, and laser gas. At Hahn, we've got the right gas for you. For more information, visit thehahnedge.com.
You're watching Fox 68 WSYT.
It's here and it's available today at your local Chevy dealer. The all-new Silverado. The strongest, most advanced Silverado ever. Stage 2 complete. Pit road will be open this time. 19 lead lap cars. Plus, Matt DiBenedetto will get the free pass and be back on the lead lap. We'll see if we have some wave arounds. But Joey Logano is going to lead them onto pit road ahead of Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex, Brad Keselowski, and Denny Hamlin. Chase Elliott's the first Chevy in 6th. And here they come. Jamie.
And Brad Keselowski in the 2 said his car was completely different this run, just the way it responded. But after
Hendrick Carter
15 laps,
versus
he said it came to him.
Handshake Away. How was there a fight? What? For Rookie of the Year.
Looking at a 4-tire stop, and they'll fill him up with
Switch to
fuel.
ISM. What do you mean Handshake Away? I'm so confused.
It really helped, but then he says that the car was a little bit more tighter in traffic on that run. Meanwhile, Harvick on the left side of your screen, he leads his car to turn so much better. Air pressure adjustment. Truex on the bottom, he's the first to leave. Of my 3, his car just built so much tighter over the course of that run.
Logano wins the race off pit road.
If Harvick could get out of his pit box, he would win the race off pit road, but he cannot get out of that box.
Who won the race off pit road? I wasn't even looking.
Watch, I mean, he got plenty. He's beating. He's way ahead of the other guy. He just spins. Can't get going.
And then right there, he lets out the clutch and try to stop the spin.
Logano.
Loses that position.
Logano won the race off pit road.
Stage 2 winner, Joey Logano. Hey, Joey, this is Jeff up the Fox Sports booth. You got me?
I got the mic clear.
What if you have 36 different winners this year?
Todd Gordon, you guys have it dialed in today, winning that stage 2. But I want to know about
Handshake
this
away
next
from
restart
bankruptcy.
that's about to happen. Boy, it's been pretty intense. Tell us what it's like from where you're sitting.
I never heard of that. Don't know where you got that info.
You can't drive away, the leader can't get away. You know, so it's all about trying to build a run and trying to get clean air around us to keep that momentum and trying to get it running up to get to the you know, the side of the car, whether it's the inside or the outside. So it's tough sledding out here for a little bit, and then once the handling comes into play, then the good cars start to drive away a little bit. But it's anybody's race up front here.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us. It's been fun to watch. Keep going.
All right, no more. Have a good time.
Lap-down cars now pitting at the end of stage 2, where Joey Logano is your stage winner.
Thanks, Dave. Bye.
1979. Never knew it hit it.
Yeah, turn it on.
Jiffy Lube came on the scene and changed the automotive world.
We're going to be out of here in no time.
Seriously. 4 decades later, Jiffy Lube is changing everything. Again, offering additional services on brakes, batteries, spark plugs, and more.
Seriously?
Jiffy Lube Multicare. You can do more in a jiffy.
Bubba had highlights last season. Byron only had a few lead laps at super speedways. I think, like Bubba had his second place finish, and then he like led a little bit at Bristol, but that's pretty much it.
But I'm gonna look the other way.
Pretty much same for Byron. Like Byron only led laps. So yeah, Bubba probably did better last season, but it's based on points, like Rookie of the Year points. It's not based on like a vote.
Great looking face. Man up with Gold Bond.
In the lotion now. Howdy, folks. Try my $20 fill-up. You have 10 seconds to comply. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4, 3, 2. Try any $20 fill-up at KFC.
It used to be a vote. I don't like it being. It's like in baseball. There's like a vote for like who should be the MVP or like who should be the like who should be the Rookie of the Year. But I don't agree with that.
Stick with a bank that treats you like this.
Yeah, check the.
I think it should be like based on something.
We're pretty sure they'll send you over to us.
Because we're not just a bank.
We're an ally. Ally, this is Pamela.
Ally Financial.
Allergies can stand in the way of enjoying the moment. Break through with Allegra.
Timmy Hill won Rookie of the Year at Xfinity. That's somehow I don't believe you. I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna go on Racing Reference.
To the moment with Allegra. Sean Hannity, straight talk.
This story is critical for this country.
With exclusive interviews.
Shouldn't the win be about the country being safer, more secure?
They know what I'm saying is 100% right.
And the real honest opinion America trusts.
I'm fighting for you, the American people.
Sean Hannity, weeknights, real news, real honest opinion. From the producers of The Voice.
Welcome to Mental Samurai, the ultimate obstacle course of the mind.
Mental Samurai, premiering Tuesday, March 19th on Fox.
Getting ready to restart for stage 3. Let's take a look at the fastest pit stop, sponsored by Xfinity. Nice job by Chase Elliott's team.
Curtis is in second. Maybe my prediction was right.
12.9.
Timmy Hill won it in 2011. Yeah, you're right.
And Denny Hamlin, who started up front, all in a group there with Kyle Busch and Ricky Stenhouse at 13.1. Now your race leader is Kurt Busch, because Larry he chose not to stop at the stage break.
I love what his crew chief, Matt McCall, has done here, though. He pitted at 145. That's 122 laps to go. So he, too, can make it on one stop. He's just got to go 61 laps a run. So he'll pit probably with about 61 to go. Everybody else will probably pit with about 52 to go. So he'll have to pit about 10 laps earlier, but love the strategy, Mike.
Now, Kyle Larson took the wave around. He's on the same strategy as Kurt Busch. David Reagan also took the wave around. So 22 cars on the lead lap behind Kurt Busch and Joey.
All right, Zach Kareem.
Stage stage 3 as we approach the
Final stage is underway.
What Kurt Busch is really going to have to do is do what Brad Keselowski did. Get out front here. Get that clean air.
Green flag.
Got a good push from Hamlin.
Yikes.
2, 3, and 4 wide.
Oh my gosh.
Scary.
Right down the door to 22. Kurt Busch side drafting aggressively on Joey Logano. You know, Jamie McMurray said it during one of our breaks, and every one of these restarts is just going to get more and more intense.
Keselowski up high with a run. He'll come right to the bumper of Kurt Busch on the outside. Logano down low with Harvick as they enter the corner.
One thing I like about this package, a lot of downforce, so you got a lot of grip in the car.
What do you think? What do you think of the new package? I don't. I think it's dumb, but I'm not like religiously against it or anything, like some people.
What I'm seeing in front is nobody will give.
Like Kamikaze would like put an entire church chapel together just to like ban against this package, but it's bad, but it's not like terrible. I think it's fun on the restarts. I don't like how the leader can like pull away so easily. Like once the leader pulls away, you're probably not going to catch back up.
Well, I'm just wondering, is Kyle Busch or somebody like Brad Keselowski going to take advantage of these two being stalled out side by side, take them 3 wide to make this pass?
And there it is with Hamlin in the middle. 3 wide.
Come on, Curtis.
The 11. Now on the bottom.
Kevin Harvick chooses to push his ex-teammate Kurt Busch.
Little log jam at the front here.
Forsythe with you, still inside 22. Now you're clear.
Takes second place. Kevin Harvick does.
Nice.
Kurt Busch is driving the wheels off that one car right now, hanging on.
I heard the crowd roar when because it's his home track.
The line that worked for him last week in Atlanta. All the way to victory lane.
Kevin Harvick gets somewhere. Let me show you how to do this.
Almirola in the mix now in 5th.
Whoa, Joey Logano right in front of his teammate Brad Keselowski. They're both drafting down the front straightaway.
Keyword teammate, that's why that worked.
I don't know if Curtis can hold off Kevin, but who knows? No! Fuck you, Harvick. Fucking no.
Closed the door on him, getting into 3 over there, and almost, I thought that the 4 car had a run, but he closed the door.
Kyle Busch up at 10th.
Out front is new team Chip Ganassi, our Ram built for the playoffs question. What will happen to Kurt Busch with his move to Chip Ganassi Racing this season? Can he build on this all the way to the playoffs?
Oh, I think he can. I think he and Matt McCall are already starting to click, building some confidence. And remember, I said this before the season started, the one car of Kurt Busch, something else that they have as an advantage is Jazzy. He is a engineer that came off of the 78 team, Furniture Row, when that team went away. And so that's a great asset to have as part of the engineering group on this one car.
Yeah, I think already last 2 weeks we've seen that one car up front, running well. 42 was kind of the car that was the best car on that stable last year, but this year looks to me like Kurt Busch is taking this one car to another level.
So how did Jazzy end up with the number 1? Remember when Kurt Busch drove the number 78? That was one of the engineers. So, Vince.
Well, and Kurt told me today, I said, what's going to be one of the keys that you're focused on today? And he said, blocking it properly. I think we're seeing some of that right now.
I need to go to that school because I don't see a lot of proper blocking going on.
Today we're
doing
seeing
good.
it working out. Yesterday,
Usually when I block, I just wreck somebody.
So well.
I'll just be like, no, and then I wreck them.
It's got to be exciting for Kurt Busch to have that paint job on the car. I know there's a lot of those folks in Las Vegas, home track. I'm sure a lot of those folks are here today from the Star Nursery, and it's just cool that he's actually leading this race with taking a lot of heat, but he's leading this race.
And I'm sure he didn't enjoy getting up this morning and seeing his brother's name in all the headlines. Probably a little extra motivation too.
Oh, brotherly rivalry there?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's really a rivalry. I think it's Curtis wanting to do better.
He's blocking properly.
I don't think Kyle really cares.
There's your lead, 0.2 of a second apart. We'll go back to sixth place, Denny Hamlin and Ricky Stenhouse. Just about 2 seconds from the lead, Jamie.
And Denny Hamlin, but he just hasn't had the drivability they expected to have.
Jaden left on a stream. Wow.
To contend with
Disappointed!
He's just been overall 2 free. And before that last stop, Denny said it is so bad. My splitter is just in the track and it's hurting us. He wanted them to take a big swing. You see Chris Maynard on the right. Chris did not want to risk giving up too many positions, so he opted to make no changes other than an air pressure adjustment in those tires. So Denny still having his hands full.
Well, Denny told me this morning their mindset is different. They have a win in the bank. They're in the playoffs. They're here to win the race. That's their one and only goal, if they can.
Hey, one thing that guy said on that pit box, he said he's serious. I know that.
88 laps to go in the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas, presented by Jiffy Lube.
People are managing type 2 diabetes with food, family, and the pill that starts with F. Farxiga, along with diet and exercise, helps lower A1C in adults with type 2 diabetes. Although it's not for weight loss, it may help you lose weight.
Do not take if allergic to Farxiga. Symptoms of a serious allergic reaction include rash, swelling, difficulty breathing or swallowing. Stop taking and seek medical help right away. Tell your doctor right away if you have red color in urine, or pain while you urinate, or a genital area infection, since a rare but serious genital infection may be life-threatening.
Yeah,
Do not
Jaden
take
left my
Farxiga
stream.
if you have severe kidney problems, are on dialysis, or have bladder cancer. Other serious side effects include dehydration, genital yeast and bacterial infections in women and men, urinary tract infections, low blood sugar, and sudden kidney problems. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of ketoacidosis, which is serious and may lead to death.
Ask your doctor about Farxiga and visit Farxiga.com for savings. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
At Midas, with every oil change, you get a free tire rotation.
Makes you feel like a king. Oh. King for a day. Well, maybe not the whole day. Whoop, hey, whoa.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes a tire rotation.
I'm going to open 2 beers, okay? You tell me what sounds more refreshing. This one? Or this one? Agreed. The second one. That's 2 for Bush.
Are we going to do what they say can be done? We've got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just one romantic run.
Whatever party you got going in the back, we got the business up front.
Race fans get it.
Oh!
It's a way of life. It's in your blood.
We are who we are.
We're not trying to impress anybody.
And we need one place we can call our own.
Okay. How about a pitcher and 15 boneless wings for just $15?
Now that's race day done right. Hooters, the official home of race fans.
83 laps to go in Las Vegas. There go the leaders. Kurt Busch leading Kevin Harvick by just 1/4 of a second.
Ah, Curtis is still leading. This is awesome. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, over the last 6 races, Joey Logano's finishing the top 10 in all of them without getting a win. Today, I think he's going to change that and go get that win.
You know, Jeff, the last 6 trips to Las Vegas, Zach Keselowski, that 2 car.
You can see my whole face. Nah.
Not quite the qualifying effort they were looking for. They qualified 19th. They qualified 19th last week in Atlanta, and it worked out.
Larry Mack, guys, come on, let's be serious here. Kevin Harvick, I mean, he dominated this race last year. He was going for his third win in a row here last year. I got to take the 4 car. I thank y'all for letting me have it. Appreciate it.
Eric Almirola, believe it or not, has never had a top 5 on a 1.5-mile track, but he is running inside the top 5 right
Really?
now. He sits forward,
I doubt it.
and if they can get the tightness out of this car, he might take it.
I don't believe it. You're right. I don't believe it.
Well, I'm a sucker for a good story. I don't care that Kurt Busch has not had a top 5 in Vegas in 14 years. They're on a win or bust strategy, and this is Las Vegas. That's your Credit One Bank ones to watch. Boy, glad I got that in just before Kevin Harvick made the
Fuck!
pass.
Kevin, who did you say?
Oh, Gerald. New leader. Kevin Harvick.
Mike, I'm just a firm believer in the
Fuck!
things change. The more they stay the same.
Come on, Curtis. Come on. Pass him.
Oh, really? Watch
Fucking
this.
pass him. Fuck!
Okay, watch that.
Yeah. Hey, what's this? Hey, what's that? Well, we got 80 laps. I mean, we still got a lot of racing to go here, so we're just thinking.
That's right. It's
A
win or
bunch of
bust.
racing still have to go. Don't forget about Kyle Busch. Don't count him out. He's in 8th place after going down the lap.
And he just ran a 31 flat, Jeff, but Harvick is running
31 to
31.05.
lap.
And so is Keselowski. Everybody else is a couple of tenths slower than him.
And his speeds have picked up slightly. We were in the mid-31s there for a long time, and now we're down in the low 31s. So I think maybe the track temps cooled down a little bit, and these guys have picked up a little bit of speed. But I still think, Mike, this is a great pace because these cars are more drivable at this speed, I think.
Definitely seeing that sunset. That's 1 and 2. You can see right there, those billboards are creating a lot of shade 1 and 2. So that grip's going to go up. There's a cloud coming over right now. If this track cools down, it's going to change the handling a lot on these cars and allow them to be more aggressive.
12th place here. Alex Bowman, Eric Jones. But for the stage breaks, this has been a caution-free race. The only real incidents were pit road penalties to Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, and Kyle Busch, and everyone has now recovered from those penalties. Those 3 are all back on among the 22 cars that are on the lead lap.
And we'll keep an eye on this 19 car because I really feel like he's a car that gets better. He doesn't slow down as much as some of the other guys does. Let's see if he can work his way back up from 14th right now. He was one of our leaders early on, but he's had to pull it back here later in the race.
Paul Menard, top 15 right now. The 7th
rides this morning. Looks like he could still be the crew chief on that car if he wanted to.
How about Kyle Busch in 8th place on the right of your screen, Matt?
Logano, don't fucking pass him. Don't make him have some bonus more, though. Fucking shit.
Las Vegas and Jeff back on the road courses, he used to always tape up the palm of your hand to help with wear and tear. For Kyle Busch, his challenge has always been the heels of his feet, not getting blistered from the heat, but from bouncing on the floorboard, very tender. You're in the throttle so much here, the left foot really takes a beating. So he has this kind of foam that he has put around his heels to try to give extra comfort on these runs here at Las Vegas. In the past, he's used the booties on the outside of his foot. Today, he's tried this, putting this kind of foam padding right up around his heels because that left foot especially.
Fucking Kurt, what the fuck, man?
You see Brad Keselowski
Looks fun for a while. But not anymore.
So Harvick, Logano, Keselowski, 3 Fords out front. Kurt Busch's Chevrolet in 4th, and the first Toyota is Denny Hamlin in 6th with 74 laps to go.
I can't believe it.
That there's a lobster in our hot tub?
Oh, you guys. There's a jet. Oh, I needed this. No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on a car insurance with Geico. We've been doing this a long time ago. So you guys stay in the hotel? Yeah, we just got married. Oh, congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, I'm afraid of commitment. You know, I'm being boiled alive.
Oh, shoot. Believe it. Geico can save you 15% or more on car insurance.
That guy's the worst.
Apple with smoked bacon the best thing to ever happen to the Big Mac, or what?
No, the Big Mac is clearly the best thing to ever happen to bacon.
Yeah, well, bacon is done just fine without the Big Mac.
Without the Big Mac, would bacon even exist, Steve?
Yeah, it would exist. Oh, it's like that? McDonald's Classics with Bacon, only for limited time. Is it the best thing to happen to our classics? Order bacon. Try for yourself and decide.
With new Gold Bond Men's 5-in-1 Face Lotion, you can do 5 great things for your face as fast as done.
New Gold Bond 5-in-1 Face Lotion. 5 essential benefits, including SPF 15, for a great-looking face. Man up with Gold Bond.
Get the lotion out.
Every year, Team Rubicon enlists the help of veterans to provide relief to communities affected by natural disasters. Do it for those who need your help. Mountain Dew is proud to support the efforts of Team Rubicon. Let's do.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Silverado. It's the official truck of calloused hands and elbow grease. The official truck of getting to work and getting to work, of late nights.
Oh, you're back.
It's the official truck.
I have ordered pizza. Yeah, that's what you had said. It took you pizza. I need pizza. And Curtis got passed, and he's like in 5th now. He was leading, and that was really cool, but not anymore.
We gotta live with each other for 36 weekends.
Get at my back! I fucking hate that guy.
Two of the best pound-for-pound fighters on the planet. Put their perfect records on the line. Errol Spence Jr.
Okay, tough
takes on
guy.
Mikey Garcia. World Welterweight Championship. March 16th, live on pay-per-view. Part of Fox Premier Boxing Champions.
Kyle Busch is back up to 7th place, which is awesome, balls.
By 1 second over Joey Logano. Brad Keselowski 2 back. So how about our Duracell power to the finish? How does Kevin Harvick power to the finish here?
Well, it's so tight between he and Joey Logano. Just can't afford to make any mistakes. So you've got to get to pit road when that green flag stop happens, if it happens under green, and then you cannot speed, and you've got to get in that box. But what about the tire spin?
See, I think that could be the X factor in this who wins this race, because Kevin Harvick time and time again has beat.
I stopped keeping track of how many commercials there are, but I think it's like 11 now.
Down to a drag race, he's going to lose. And
During green flag racing, that is.
And handling, Mike.
There's only been 2 cautions today, and that's really sad.
Get that thing powered to the finish. Now, David Reagan just made his pit stop and came out, Larry. That leaves Kyle Larson and Kurt Busch.
But this race hasn't been horrible, I
there,
guess.
but for how long?
But just with things happening, it has.
Window because of them pitting on 145, which was 122 laps to go. They're going to have to pit somewhere when this
Kyle Busch up to 6th.
60 to 62 laps to go. It's a real
Let's fucking
small
go.
window, much smaller
Let's
than
fucking
the
go,
other
Kyle
competitors
Busch.
that pitted there on lap 163.
Tell you what, that Kyle Busch, he's moving his way back up through here, Mike. He's up to 6th place now, and got a pretty good race car. I wouldn't count him out just yet.
Oh, looks like Bowman has an issue.
88 there, he got in the wall. It's going to have to be
I think Bowman has an
those
issue.
tire rubs.
Yep, he hit the wall, it looks like.
Air got him.
Air off of him, brushed that wall. But boy, with these flared
Fucking
fenders now,
flipping
it
into
just
that.
doesn't take much contact with that wall
What,
to pull
bruh?
those fenders in on the tires to cut a tire.
I think the air grip looks got him.
Bowman holds 11th behind him, or rather up ahead of him, Clint Boyer, 10th place car. Jamie?
Well, Clint Boyer came into this race with high expectations. He had tested here, and he really liked what he saw. But yesterday in practice, he was so tired of his car and how loose it was. He said, let's just throw it on the truck and bring the backup out. Well, they didn't do that. And Mike Begarovich's crew chief went to work on it, felt like he had a handle on where they went wrong yesterday. But today is not the case. He has just been extremely loose. They have made huge changes to this race car, made it better at times, but he's still saying it's not good. Although this is the first time he's been in the top 10.
Well, one of his teammates in the top 5.
Tired, that's why I yawned like that. And Kyle Busch looked like he's gonna pass Almola for 5th. Kyle Busch on a fucking roll, dude. How much of an amazing driver Kyle Busch is. Look at that. Right by Almirola.
Obviously, lacking in some front tire grip, Eric Almirola.
This is where it's going to start to get hard, I think. After he passes Kurt.
He needs to stay on the white line.
That's when it's going to get hard.
Best advice I give you, that's what it takes, stay on that white line.
But he's listening to his crew chief right there.
He's trying anyway. I give him credit for that.
So here are your Toyota top performers. You just saw Kyle Busch jump up to 5th. He is the highest Toyota. Denny Hamlin in 7th. And Martin Truex fell back quite a bit from being 6th on the restart. Said he was chattering the right front tire, Matt told us. Now he's coming back toward the front. That's been a good long run car today. He is 16th and 11th. Eric Jones 16th.
And you mentioned Kyle Busch. He's up in 5th place. Lap time wise, he's as quicker than our leader almost every lap. So Kyle Busch driving hard, trying to make up that deficit. He just might be able to do it.
So 3 Fords out front, Harvick, Logano, Keselowski. Kurt Busch, the first Chevrolet in 4th, and we're right down to close to the end of the window here for him to make it to pit road.
And this one's Stuart Haas are in Chevys.
Kyle is the first Toyota in 5th.
Because it was kind of like an equal balance.
Las Vegas will take you Fox side by side.
Live from the Starlight Lounge.
The Ford Performance Chevrolet. Imagine that. I watched a Kamikaze video, and he like had like a Dodge dealer's Ford, which is pretty funny to me.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me, miss. Does this heart belong to you? Would you like it anyway?
Once a year, we gather around this temple where there are no quitters, just folks thirsting for speed, coming to witness those who never say can't, won't, or shouldn't, and instead are driven by a need to be first over a fear of being hurt. We've all got something to prove, but just a few have the skill to lay it on the line, drop the hammer, flat out and 5 wide. Because in the end, it's 39 losers and only 1 winner. Who's it gonna
What if
be?
Truex never wins again? I hope that's the case.
Are you going to be that? You're going to be one thing or do them all. The breadwinner and the best big tail tire. Provider, the protector, and everything you'll ever need. Or they're going to be led. The all-new Ram.
Harvick and Logano racing for the lead. This gives the opportunity for Keselowski to catch up to them, which closes the gap ultimately through for everybody.
Select all new 2019 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
Oh, I think Kurt Busch is pitted. Kyle Busch up to 4th. Yep, Kurt Busch is pitting. I think this is the start of green flag pit stops. Yep, Larson's pitting also. Yep, Kyle's in 4th, but that's because Kurt Busch pitted. Bubba Wallace is also pitting. Spoobity-bop-bop-bow!
We have a new leader in Monster Energy Cup Series racing from Las Vegas on Fox, presented by Jimmy Lou, Joey Logano. Got a big run on Kevin Harvick. Took him about 2 laps to seal the deal, but now Logano, who's led 46 laps today to Harvick's 88, is back in front.
Yeah, Joey got up high. He's really run the high line right up next to that wall. He got so much momentum, he was able to go right around Kevin Harvick. I don't know if Harvick's going to retaliate here a little bit, try that line maybe, but it's not over by any means. These are going to battle it out.
Well, what I liked about that move, Joe Logano, he's just become such a smart racer. He moved down to the bottom right in front of Kevin Harvick after he passed him.
Good place for Denny Hamlin. Chase Elliott on pit road. Alex Bowman had to make a stop because of that right rear damage. The right rear tire was going flat. And you all saw that as we were side by side. Now 54 laps to go. So we're halfway through the final stage. And here's Almirola.
Almirola's pitting.
Sunoco race fuel and chassis adjustment for Almirola.
Yeah, really nice stop.
Brian Preece is in. Brad Keselowski in the pit lane. Denny Hamlin.
I thought about it. I'm just thinking right now, how many people have really built their career, like, to the top? Like a common winner. Because in, like, the past 10 years, besides, like, Truex.
And also Kurt Busch coming in as early. We knew Kurt Busch had
Like, got their first win, and then just, like... So not even Truex, because Truex got his first win in, like, 2007. So who really got their first win, and, like, really built up to being, like, a guy who could win any week? I guess Chase Elliott maybe, but not really. Other than that, I really don't think anybody. And that's only kind of for him. Larson's alright, but Logano's probably done pretty good. Yeah, Logano's done pretty good at that.
Let's see how this affects.
But that's like a long time ago. It doesn't really happen anymore.
Logano gets a pretty nice launch.
It's unfortunate. Because he used to say that all the time.
Can't get going.
And it's unfortunate to see that because like you used to see people build their careers like all the time.
So frustrating for that pit.
And then they could like win any week, but it doesn't really happen anymore. The guys who get their first wins probably only win that race or maybe one other race. Which is unfortunate.
Everything lays on top of the surface. And so there's just something rubber, too much rubber in that pit box, or I don't know what the problem is, but they definitely got an issue with that pit box.
Now, prior to the stop, they were just 0.4 of a second apart, Logano and Harvick. That gap's going to be magnified now.
Fucking, what are you doing? Oh, they're actually, I thought that was Kyle Busch for a second.
So Kyle Busch is your leader. Only led 13 laps today. On the last green flag cycle, Kyle nearly missed his pit coming in and was speeding.
Yeah, don't do that again, please.
Probably knows, but he's going for his third win of the weekend. He won in the Truck Series, he won in the Xfinity Series yesterday, and he's got a shot at doing a clean sweep if he can win today.
Something he's never done here in his home track in Las Vegas.
And there's just something about a home track, home field advantage, is motivation.
So you saw Daniel Suarez, who's up to third. Austin Dillon has rebounded from his speeding penalty.
Don't fucking speed again. Alright, he didn't speed that time.
Much cleaner entry this time.
But he almost missed it.
Kyle Busch trying for the weekend sweep.
And his 198th win in all three series combined. Just put that in your fucking wagon and think about it.
Yeah, he went really slow, so either way, fucked.
Well, money stop is what we talked about. Make no mistakes.
There hasn't been any cautions, like real cautions yet this race. Pull that fucking track bar out. Okay, there we go. I was like, what the fuck?
Even time for a little chassis adjustment there on the left rear.
Chassis, I don't fucking know what that is.
He took off.
That's an excellent stop. Our leader Joey Logano going into turn one. You should see Kyle Busch right there on the left on the apron getting up.
That me lapped. Shit.
Well, you saw Joey, who the lead he has now on Kevin Harvick after what happened on pit road. But what about Logano, Matt?
Mike, Joey Logano reporting to his team that he felt a tire vibration. Todd Gordon had his pit crew look at the pit stop on the DVR on the pit box. All the lugs from there appear to be tight. So that's what they relayed to Joey, and Joey just said 10-4.
I can only think back to last week at Atlanta, one of the last trips to pit road, a loose wheel on that 22 car. Is this deja vu?
Stenhouse pits from third place, or rather Stenhouse is the leader. Suarez pits from third place.
Been impressed with that 17 car today. They have really won. They've had a great race, a great day for them.
Rain's right now. Stenhouse wins a rain shortened race. Imagine that.
How about a quick word from Duracell?
This
is the number one trusted brand.
44 to go. Stenhouse and Austin Dillon. Right now, because of green flag stops, they are the two lead lap cars. Now, Ryan Blaney, one lap down, has not stopped, nor has Ryan Newman, who's also one lap down. We're hearing the leader is coming this time.
All right, Stenhouse about to pit.
Mike, they almost
He
have
finna
to
pit.
run. They're just about to the end of the window as far as the 17 and the 3 of Austin Dillon.
And here comes Ricky
And here
Stenhouse.
comes Stenhouse.
He's coming in hot, high up, swooping down into the pit lane. I think got her under control, though.
And 15 seconds behind him comes Dillon.
He's up on the high side. I don't think he's coming this time.
Austin Dillon stays out and takes over the lead.
So Austin Dillon's the leader now.
Fresh good years for Stenhouse, and he's away. So now Austin Dillon has 11 cars behind him on the lead lap. That's Ryan Blaney in the pit lane, who was one of those cars that had yet to pit.
What a tough day Ryan Blaney's had. I think he's had a fast race car, but ever since they had that issue early on in this race on pit road, he's just not been able to climb his way back up onto the lead lap.
So Logano cycles back up to second as we wait for Austin Dillon to make his stop.
Pretty heavy traffic right now for Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick, and great battle right here. Brad Keselowski, Kevin Harvick.
Third place.
That 2 car, is he not amazing? Late in the day, here he comes.
And Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon's to pit road, so that's going to be bringing the lead to Logano.
When I talk to Brad Keselowski, I talk to Paul Wolf, these guys have so much confidence in each other, and they trust each other. And that's why you see them at the end of the day up here fighting for maybe another win.
And the one difference I see between the 22 of Joey Logano and the 2 of Brad Keselowski versus the 4 of Harvick, can't.
Kyle Busch is only back by 3.2 seconds, so that's cool.
He's really trapped down in this bottom lane, and it just seems like he's not able to fend off those big runs that come from the top by Keselowski and the 22 of Logano. Jamie?
Brad Keselowski and the 2, remember he started back in 19. They've made such minimal changes to this car, not a single chassis adjustment all day, only air pressure. Now, right before the last stop, actually about 15 laps before the last stop, Brad radioed to his team that he had gotten into the wall in the right rear, and he said it was affecting the car. He said this old girl's got her tongue hanging out. Well, they made another air pressure.
This has not been a horrible race. I haven't been bored this race. Like last race at Atlanta, I was bored. Like it was a decent race, but I was bored. This race, I'm actually like, I'm not bored. It's been decent, yeah. I mean, but I'm not bored. Like there's not been any real cautions. There's only been the stage cautions, which is bad. But I'm not bored. We need to have another caution.
Oil change, you get a free tire rotation.
Makes you feel like a king.
Oh. King for a day.
Well, maybe not the whole day.
Oop, hey, whoa.
Our $19.99 or $49.99 oil change includes a tire rotation.
Winter nasal congestion. Is it a cold, sinus pressure, allergies? For all of them, there's Allegra D, a maximum
Allegra
strength
Big D.
decongestant plus a powerful non-drowsy antihistamine for 24-hour relief. This winter, the answer is Allegra D.
5 more people.
At ease, Maddie. USAA Bank is here to help. Bringing the burgers, buns, and beans ASAP. We don't charge monthly service fees, so you have
More money for your barbecue.
And maybe some dessert?
Roger. All systems go on the cookie cake.
USAA Bank helps you save a little more money for when it matters. Find help at every turn with USAA Bank.
We humans are strange creatures.
Yeah, we
Other
are.
species avoid pain and struggle. We actually seek it out. Other species do different things because they have to.
Look what my dad finally gave back to me.
Because we like to. We think it's fun.
Look at that. Dover tickets. Hopefully I did not just leak my address. Alright, no, I'll cover it up where I knew it was, but...
We're more than just medium one-topping pizzas for $5 each. We're $5 bone-out wings. $5.
Oh, that one was not actually a ticket. This one.
Here, all this, just $5.
This one is the real ticket.
Or delivery, the $5 lineup, because no one out pizzas the Hut.
It's sick, right?
It would look like this. The Gold Bond Men's Lotion has 7 moisturizers and skin strengthening proteins for smoother, healthier looking skin. Man up.
Laps to go in Las Vegas. Here's your progressive race.
Kyle Busch is gaining time,
Out in front of his
which is good. Good.
Brad Keselowski.
He's gaining time fast, too.
19 cars on the lead lap. We've had
Like
17
really fast.
lead changes, and only the stage breaks.
Maybe not
caution
anymore.
Flags. For a total of 12 laps, Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano were the stage winners. The Busch brothers 4th and 5th. So still 19.
I hate stage cautions. I'm not against the stages. I just hate the stage cautions.
Mike, I know we don't talk about a whole lot, but those Ford Mustangs have certainly, you wouldn't have never known that they brought a new car out this year, because they have not missed a beat. I mean, we got Ford running 1, 2, 3 right now. We're running 6 in a Ford.
When I talked to Roger Penske this morning, he was quite proud that last week Team Penske got the first
Thank you.
Cup Series NASCAR win for the Ford Mustang race car. And yesterday in Australia, his Penske Mustang got the first Australian supercar win for the new Mustang there.
Saw that.
Yeah, I saw this too.
Yeah, I want to go back and watch these two battling it out. That got
Oh, they're gonna
really
wreck.
close between the 9 of Chase Elliott. You can see he's on the inside of the 10 of Eric Almirola on that white line. They come up on Michael McDowell. Well, you can. So when Almirola dumped some air on the rear spoiler, it pulled that car, the front of the car almost.
This is a fast race too. I mean,
forced him to get out of the gas.
it's just over 2 hours right now.
CM wings, you like wings? If Chase wins the race, you get 10 free boneless wings when you buy 10 on
Because there just hasn't been any cautions. Like, no real cautions. I'm gonna get some pizza and be right back. Okay.
At your local Hooters, he is currently 7 with 29 to go.
I've been in a lot of pickles, but I like pickles.
So you look at your top 5, 2 teammates, Logano, Keselowski, 2 brothers, the Busch brothers, who are not teammates, and maybe the outlier there is Kevin.
Oh, we actually just left
Third,
too.
who do you like?
Well, I
get the
picked Joey
watch
Logano
time.
earlier, but I gotta say, Brad Keselowski is working traffic, working these different lines, and making up a lot of ground on his teammate Joey Logano.
I kind of agree with you. That
Kyle Busch is doing great right now too. I think he has a really good shot at this.
Get by him, and maybe it'll happen right here.
Keselowski takes the lead from Logano.
Teammates.
Side job, side job.
Easy.
You just waited all day to say to yell slide job, haven't you?
Well, Brad told us in the pre-race he thought we were going to see it. I didn't know it was going to be him on his teammate.
Well, but for the stage breaks, Larry, it's been a caution-free day. Here we are with 27 laps to go. What do you see?
Yeah, I've been looking at the last 10 late winter, early spring races here at Las Vegas, and we've crossed over the threshold of what the average of the last caution. It's normally roughly 35 to 40 laps to go. We're 26 to go. I still think we're sitting right there on the possibility of having one. And we've actually had one overtime finish here, Mike, back in 2009.
I just think 20 to go. It seems like right around that number, we always seem like somebody has a problem.
How about our pole sitter, Kevin Harvick, currently third, Matt?
He's closing in on Team Penske. He was almost 2 seconds back, but the 2 and 22 battling it out. Harvick has closed in. His biggest issue, he just can't get to the bottom and run the bottom as well as he was earlier in the race.
You know, Matt, last week Kevin had a great car, but he didn't have the best car.
Gotta get him by Kyle Busch is
Today, I think he's got a pretty
making
good car,
some
but I don't
time
think he's
fast.
about the 2 and the 22.
Last lap, Harvick and Kyle Busch were a quarter second faster than either Keselowski or Logano.
I don't think this battle for the lead is over here among teammates.
What if they
right
just wreck
there,
together?
You saw the double zero ahead. Landon Castle ahead of Keselowski ran that high line and took a lot of air off the nose of the 2 car. Opened up the door for the 22.
Damn, this is a good battle right here, but it's helping Kyle.
Gotta be chewing his fingernails.
I mean, it's helping Harvick too, but I'm really thinking about Kyle.
Gotta love this.
And they're all in lap traffic too. This is really good.
I think Joey Logano might repay the favor of that slide job up in front of his teammate. He does. They can't run side by side too
You know,
much.
Kyle Busch is back by 2
Stall
seconds.
so
That
much
fucking
with that
sucks.
big rear
He's losing
spoiler.
time.
That'll draw Kevin Harvick
Now
right
looks
in
like
on
he's
these
gaining
2.
time back.
Harvick's not far behind, and that 18 car, he is closing in a hurry too.
I think Kyle has a good shot at winning this race.
Just ahead of the leaders. Last car on the lead lap in 20th.
Mike, I think you use these lap cars. If you figure out how to use them and get a tow off of them, it can really help your lap time. But they can also screw you up. You got to get out of the quad or you can't make that pass. The guy behind you closes, just like we see here.
Makes another slide job.
Look at that. This is some good racing.
Logano saw it coming, anticipated it.
Look behind him, though, Jeff. Here comes Kevin Harvick is coming right there. He's going to be in the picture.
And Kyle Busch is falling back.
And this is more what we anticipated happening, you know, this time around with this aero package, and we just haven't seen it materialize all day until now.
Well, if these two keep this up, they're going to have company.
Yes, sir. Harvick's
You
there
do
now.
have company.
He's a player. And Kurt Busch, or Kyle Busch, not too far behind. They keep messing
He's
around.
falling.
He'll be a player.
Only so many seats at the table. Here we are, 21
Kyle
laps
Busch
to
is
go.
kind of falling back a little bit.
This is looking-
Don't fucking go to commercial. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, they have the screen, but
Toyota, let's go places.
Colonel Sanders, your Kentucky Fried Chicken is delicious. What's the secret recipe?
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
The Colonel's secret recipe. You can eat it, but you can't know it.
40 drivers, 3 months of anticipation.
Everybody's in brand new fire suits. Everybody's in brand new paint schemes.
Pit crews getting back into race mode. The race shop, we're building new cars. We gotta live with each other for 36 weekends. People are gonna get pissed off.
There's a lot of crazy maneuvers that guys will do.
We live for those intense situations.
Second place is just the first loser.
He's one of the nation's most prolific scorers. Now, Player of the Year candidate Marcus Howard leads 10th-ranked Marquette as they look to continue their run towards a conference title against Seton Hall. A Big East basketball doubleheader, Wednesday beginning at 6:30 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Thanks, Dave. Bye.
1979. Never knew it hit it. Jiffy Lube came on the scene and changed the automotive world.
We're going to be out of here in no time. Seriously.
4 decades later, Jiffy Lube is changing everything. Again, offering additional services on brakes, batteries, spark plugs, and more.
Seriously?
Jiffy Lube Multicare. You can do more in a jiffy.
What kind of sucked that, like, as soon as Kyle Busch, or no, as soon as Logano took, like, the lead, like, and pulled away, just nobody has anything on him anymore. It's stupid.
Kyle Busch has been trying to close. He's at 2.7 seconds. He can see the leaders ahead. He just can't quite get there.
He's going to be on the back.
We need a
bumper,
caution.
Harvick.
That's what we need right now.
Any further up in that, because Logano really is almost checked out on his teammate here. Keselowski got a pretty comfortable lead at this point. 15 to go.
I'm so impressed with Joey Logano, how he was able to adjust whatever he was able to do in his driving. You know, because the two-car Brad Keselowski closed in on him, made the pass, but once he passed him, Logano calmed down, made some changes to what he was doing, and passed his teammate back and has pulled away.
Jeff, I see it all the time. 30 years old is a magic number. It might be a year or two on either side of 30, but that's a magic number. That's when you got it all figured out. You got the skill, you got the experience, you got the knowledge, and you know how to use it. That's what makes Logano so dangerous and so good.
We've not had many 28-year-olds with both 10 years Cup experience and a championship. Sixth place, Almirola Stenhouse. Ford's right now in 5 of the top 7 spots. Kyle Busch, the first Toyota, in 4th. Kurt Busch, the first Chevrolet, in 5th.
Kyle Busch is a man on a mission. I know that. He's going to get to Kevin Harvick here in the next lap or two, and then the next car is Keselowski. I don't see him getting to Joey Logano, but I don't ever count him out.
We're listening in on team number 2.
And that's Las Vegas crazy race this year, 2 Max. Yeah. This has actually been a good race. I'm not gonna lie. It's been boring, like, in the sense of things happening, but it's actually been a good race, like, racing-wise. I've actually been kind of entertained.
Leader, I just don't see him doing that, but I do see him getting around Harvick pretty quick.
Well, it just seems like Harvick is locked in on that bottom line. His car can't go higher than that. Every time he tries to search around the racetrack, he gets back to the bottom, but Kyle Busch right behind him can run just about any line and still carry some good speed.
Harvick thinks he's in Atlanta. You know,
it's Harvick.
That white lineup. Harvick a little bit on him.
Kevin Harvick's fastest lap of the race was lap 2. Kyle Busch lap 3. Everybody else much later in the race, their cars got their fastest lap. Logano lap 91, Keselowski just about 30 laps ago.
But I think back to last year, and in the 4 car in Atlanta, nobody could touch him. This year he finished 4th. Today, got a great car, pretty good car, but the 2 Penske cars are just a little bit better than he is this year.
Talked to Roger Penske this morning about Brad Keselowski passing Mark Donohue on the all-time Team Penske wins in premier races. And Roger says, yes, that's a great accomplishment. Now he's got to go after Rusty Wallace, who has won the most NASCAR races for Team Penske. So there's always a carrot out there, right?
That's a good owner right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're pretty good, son, but...
The helmet that Brad is wearing is a tribute to Mark Donohue. It looks very much like one in Matt Yoakum's collection that Mark wore when winning Can-Am races for Penske back in the 1970s. Lettered up, and that says Mark on the side. A tribute to one of the all-time greats.
And I raced with his dad, Bob. The Keselowskis have been in racing their whole lives. That's how Brad got his start, driving for his family. And so he's been in this sport his whole life. He loves it. He capitalized on it.
We need a caution or something.
Something I am watching is Joey Logano coming up on some lap traffic. Here he goes to the outside of Jimmy Johnson. If he can get clear of this, that's going to pay huge dividends.
With all the BS cautions that are not needed, the time we need one, we don't get. Exactly.
They're trying to battle for it too, but it causes that lead car to be affected the most.
18 cars.
I hate the stage caution. I don't hate stages, I just hate the stage cautions. If they just gave them the points and then kept on running, that would be nice.
Just ran identical lap times. Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch were each 2/10 quicker. That's not quite going to be enough.
Yeah, I think Jeff nailed it, though. Getting by the 34 and the 48 or the 22, that was a big advantage for him. Keselowski closed a little bit, but now that Joey Logano is clear of the traffic, he's starting to ease back away a little.
Well, yeah, Kyle Busch doesn't have a shot anymore unless we have a caution. I don't think Keselowski has a shot either. I think it's Logano's race. So appropriate that the Pennzoil car wins the Pennzoil 400.
Just breathtaking to watch. But here we are with Team Penske out front. Logano 3/4 of a second up on Keselowski. And that time, the lap times were all pretty even, within a tenth among our top 5.
48, 52, 56, 50. So they're just laying down laps pretty much like you said, Mike, identical to each other. That ain't going to get it done.
How about that strategy of Kurt Busch to stay out at the end of stage 2? And then
Kyle Busch about to pass Harvick.
That's going to pay off. Kurt is in the top 5. Now we've got the battle for third. Harvick, Kyle Busch.
You're back. We got 6 to go. Kyle Busch just passed Harvick for third, but he doesn't have enough time to catch up to Logano and Keselowski. I don't think Keselowski has enough time to catch up to Logano unless if Logano has another issue like he did last week. But I was saying before he got back that it's so appropriate that the Pennzoil car wins the Pennzoil 400.
10 or 15 more laps, and he would be right there. I don't think Keselowski's giving up.
Keselowski might have a shot. I don't know.
He's closed the gap back a little bit.
He's a fighter, you know. I mean, look what he did last week. He was sick, gets in the car, goes out there, fights.
Keselowski still has a shot at this, and then if they race too hard, then Kyle Busch might have a shot. Here comes the 2. Yeah. I think he might have a shot. I don't really care between the 2 Penske drivers up front. I just want to see a good race. I don't care which of the 2 of them win. I just want to see a good race. Kyle is catching up. Yeah.
Had an up and down day.
I do think for Roush Fenway Racing to start this season off.
Not enough. I mean, unless if they raced. Nah. Keselowski doesn't have enough time anymore. So.
Stenhouse Jr. can pull off this top 10.
This has been a good race, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Tip of the hat to those guys, because I mean, you know, they've struggled.
If we can see a caution within the next lap, that'd be nice, but I doubt it.
Really struggled right there.
It's not how you're going to finish the top 10 to keep that up.
Oh man, he's just side drafted right off the right rear quarter panel. The 10 of Admiral Rowland gets it done though.
But you gotta love Stenhouse. He's been that way all day. He doesn't take any crap off anybody.
All right, we have half a lap until we can. Let's get a caution. All right, I got a lap and a half to go. Kyle Busch is now under a second, but we don't have enough time. All right, final lap. Here comes Keselowski, though.
Now Brad has a win here with a last lap pass.
Oh, big run here coming off of turn 2.
And he is. He's up high. Got a nice run down the back straightaway.
Not going to be enough time,
I'm
though.
sure it's a little too late, but I think he's going to be right there at the back bumper.
Oh, shit. Here he comes. Here comes Keselowski. Here comes Keselowski. Oh, here he comes. Oh, shit. Damn, that was a good finish. Nice. That was a good finish. Wow. That was fucking awesome. I thought they were gonna wreck right there. That was awesome. That was a good race. That was a really good race. I enjoyed that. No cautions, I mean, besides the stage cautions, which didn't mean anything. It was a good race. I enjoyed that.
Puts him in the playoffs along with his teammate, Brad Keselowski. It's his first Las Vegas win in his 12th try.
We mentioned TJ. Talking about TJ Majors, his spotter, who does an incredibly good job.
Yeah, he's gonna get the triple, but he already has 2 of those. I just like seeing him get him. But it's appropriate that the Pennzoil car wins the Pennzoil 400.
Joey Logano's victory was fueled by Sunoco. Sunoco fueling victories all season long.
It's good when your sponsors.
Yeah. When you go to the sponsors race.
Come out there and tear up that Pennzoil logo.
It's a pretty good thing.
It's fun.
Yeah, you know, you're talking about TJ Majors. I got to believe that last corner, he had an earful of TJ as Brad Keselowski was trying to get alongside. I thought they were going to touch off of turn 4.
But I say this often, doesn't do any good to have a big lead if you're not going to use it.
Not apologizing, yep.
Brad Keselowski used his lead all up at the end.
That was a good race.
Team Penske.
Look how close they were to making contact. I thought they were going to wreck right there. And Logano almost made contact with the wall. I think Keselowski did make slight contact with the wall.
Right there. As soon as he came off of turn 4, the car was straight. You can see that checkered flag.
Nice job, buddy. A young man with an incredible amount of talent.
10-year veteran.
That was fun.
Of the Cup Series, NASCAR's highest level. Came into it at age 18. And 10 years later, won himself the championship. And now defending that title, he has his...
So maybe this year he'll get it and he'll deserve it.
For 2019.
And so is his teammate. Pretty good couple of weeks that the Penske boys have had. Absolutely.
Is Fox doing burnout interviews too? I hope so, because I like those.
Let's go down to the start-finish line. Matt Yoakum.
And number 22 takes the 22nd win of your career, but it wasn't easy. Slide job, side by side with your teammate. Did you contact
Yeah, I like it when they do
the
this.
captain about how you race teammates, the rules?
He says race, and I told everyone from Pennsville today. They said this race is bigger than the Daytona 500 for them, and to win the Pennsville 400. And I said we're going to be doing donuts in that infield after the race. And you did. We were able to do it. So what a great race! You guys enjoy that?
That was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Even though it wasn't the best action-packed race, it was still fun.
And my car got tight there the last 5-6 laps, and Brad was catching me so quick, and I got stuck behind a lap car, and I was like, oh no. But man, it was so close, and to be able to get it there at the end, that was a lot of fun. My heart's still running, but what a great team to get back in victory lane after last year. You know, to get us back into the playoffs, it's a nice feeling, and we can go on and race aggressively towards the chase or playoffs.
What were you thinking when you looked up in the mirror and you saw him making his attempt on the last lap coming down the backstretch?
Yeah, I figured he's gonna, you know, run that wall down there, and he did, and he made up more time than I thought he would. And then I thought, man, I still got to run the wall. I think that's where I got to run.
If you guys had both wrecked on the final lap, that would have been awesome. I think Kyle Busch won the race.
Good run down there at the bottom. I was like, so tight, grinding the front off. I almost hit the wall, and was able to just barely clear him there at the end to be able to bring the victory lane. So, you know, Team Penske 1-2 shows the speed we got. We had a lot of speed last week. Brad was able to get it, and this week obviously we came second and us first. What a great, you know, great day for Team Penske and Ford.
Welcome to playoffs 2019.
Hell yeah.
And Brad Keselowski starts mid-pack today, even taps the wall.
All right, well, I'm going now. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, please like on it. If you dislike this video, dislike. Oh, fuck, I can't even talk. If you dislike this video, dislike and hate comment. Tell me exactly what I did wrong. Make sure to subscribe to notifications. And as always, goodbye, kitty cats.